Anyways, hi guys.
Hello.
Nice.
Are you guys ready to play some D&D?
Fucking
Yes.
right.
All right. Well, last time we had everybody kind of waking up and meeting up at the lighthouse. Major Ursa being quite surprised at the somehow resurrected party of 3 corpses that he had pulled off the Skull Dunes a couple days previous to that. A new adventurer joined the group, Theo, coming in as on a job to bring the bodies back to Saltmarsh. Found them to be quite alive and decided to join the quest to...
He's still disappointed by that.
Well, you still might be able to make a play somehow.
Oh, he will still demand money.
Yeah.
As long as they come back alive, their bodies are still here.
Right. And who's to say they will come back alive? We don't know.
That's true. Our track record isn't great.
The 1 for 1 so far.
Yeah, last time went pretty good. You guys had a bunch to drink, rested up, went back to the island, and were able to make your way through Skull Dunes with relative ease. You did waken a skeletal juggernaut that gave you a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad.
Conglomerate.
Yeah,
Bones.
a very strange creature. You
Corporate
then,
unit of
and one of
undead
you,
skeletons.
yep, one of you, I think it was Farindyr, used Thunderwave to, and you guys played a little bit of skeleton pong,
Yes.
which was pretty funny. After that, you made your way through the grassland portion of the island towards the ruins of the abbey, from the dunes to the ruins. And as you approached the ruins, you were confronted by at least 2 defenders, and one of which disappeared and the other one which tried to run off. You confronted him and made an interesting persuasive play by intimidating the shit out of him, and he ran in fear. Rhunar attempted to tackle him, football move, and he slipped your tackle and ran off into the wilds. And then as we wound down the session, the 4 of you were just getting ready to enter the lower level by going down this old stone stairway. And I have written down that the marching order was Irin, Theo, Rhunar, and Farindyr. So
Seems
you're
accurate.
Yep, I think it is. You guys are standing at the top of this stone stairway leading down into darkness. What, my friends, do you do?
Well, since this is apparently Star Trek Into Darkness, I would like to scream Khan at the top of my lungs. I will not do that for the sake of the recording.
Is it,
I can always edit it
anybody
later.
see down the stairs? Can anybody see?
Yeah, well, we're heading down.
Dark vision.
I think
In
we've all
there.
got dwarf.
I'm in the front with dark vision.
Irin, you look down and you see a wooden door at the bottom of this stone stairway.
Does it have anything on it?
It has a small handle, not necessarily a knob, but a handle on the door. And otherwise it is relatively nondescript. It's made out of wood. It looks fairly weathered, as wood structures tend to do on an island where you get ocean mist spraying.
Where there's no tree cover.
It's probably one of the original trees from the
Yes.
island that was cut down to build the abbey when it was first built.
This tree's been here since time began.
But there's no markings, nothing written on it.
Correct.
I will try the door.
Okay. You
Perhaps we should knock.
what was that?
Perhaps we should knock.
We did. We knocked when you tried to tackle Bo Jackson and failed.
That was me.
As you approach closer to the door, Irin, you see that it's somewhat charred, very weathered, as I mentioned, and it does not open easily. It doesn't just swing open.
So when you say it does not open easily, do you mean it opens with some work, or it doesn't open?
It could open if
right
you put
away
in some
because
work.
It's probably latched.
It may be latched.
Okay.
It doesn't open with you trying to open it.
Kick it down.
Can anyone perhaps pick the lock?
Oh,
Is there a? Do we see a lock mechanism?
You do not see a lock mechanism.
No lock.
Perhaps we
Hang on,
should.
I got a pick right here, and I kick the door.
All right, roll a strength check.
That's not what I meant.
A strength athletics roll, or
Yeah,
an attack roll?
sure.
Since I am in fact a monk,
You can do either one.
I will roll an attack roll.
'Kay.
That's slightly better.
Do a kick attack on this poor door. Oof.
Not very good.
Yeah, you kind of
Ow!
you stub your toe.
This door is hard. Ah! What do they build this out of? I look. I don't know anything about wood. It must be ironwood.
Well, given that there are only no trees on this island, this is probably a very hardy wood that has been here for a long time. I would like to examine the door to see if there is any traps or a hidden mechanism to open it or anything else.
Be my guest, and I'll kind of like squidge out of the way.
Step to the side.
Oh,
a
I'm
little
very
bit.
sorry. I was talking to the dungeon master. I do not care what the dwarf thinks. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you're looking for a mechanism. You can go ahead and, I mean, you don't even need to roll. There's really no mechanism. From what you can understand about this door, it is probably barred from the other side.
Just look back to the rest of the party.
And we spent the rest of this session trying to open this door.
I've been there. I've done
Alright,
that.
I have had an entire session trying to cross a river and one person died. So no, I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
Rhunar will volunteer to try to kick it down.
All right.
I believe in Rhunar.
Roll a athletics check.
Athletics. Alright. Come on, baby. There we go.
Bam! You crush the door, and you just knock it off its hinges, and it flies inward. You are now at the front of the order, Rhunar. You're up in front, and when the dust clears, you see a man standing there with he's in a attack position. He's got a spear in one hand, and everybody needs to roll initiative. Basically, is what's going
Dave.
to have to happen.
Dave, real quick.
Yeah.
My character sheet, it says, warning, AC is not incorrect. Unequip extra armor or shield from item details.
Okay.
It's weird. It says is not incorrect, but I think it means it's wrong. And I noticed I have both that chain shirt and the studded leather armor. So I decided to take the studded leather, right? Because the chain shirt wouldn't do anything for me. Wasn't that
the
one
chain
that I
shirt.
got from?
Yeah, it's not. We didn't do the chain shirt, so you can get rid of that.
So yeah, both of them got added to my.
Your armor class is correct though, so I wouldn't worry too much about that warning.
Okay. I think it just saw that I had like 2 armors equipped, and it was
Probably.
giving me my armor.
Yeah.
It wants it to be incorrect.
Okay, yeah, it's still 16. So.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm gonna add you guys to this map real quick.
Yeah, I was waiting to roll initiative until I had some.
Yeah, until we could
Yep.
collect the tokens.
I will take care of that here in a sec. And Farindyr.
Does anyone else have a light on them? Is this
Light.
room, and is this room illuminated? Is it bright enough to see in?
You're about to find out.
Perfect. I mean, I have dark vision. I know I can see. I'll be fine.
All right. So, again, you see. Well, you don't see much, do you? Let me do this. Because you do get to see something.
Damn it.
As you guys are rolling initiative, let me open this.
Mine's terrible too.
Oh God. The initiative scores in my game yesterday were.
Oh my god. So
I
he goes.
am the
Oh
best!
wow.
Oh boy, we're fucked.
Holy.
So he's going first.
shit.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's bad.
The whole group.
Yeah.
Come
Listen, it's only bad if the other people are faster than us. But if
Good
they are
news.
also
on. Unless he rolls a
fun to run.
1.
Well, we'll see. Uh-oh.
Hey, this guy rolled a 7. That thing rolled a 17.
That's fast.
I mean, ultimately, that's not like a horrible initiative spread. It's like
No.
one thing goes
We're all
before us.
together.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It would release 20 skeletons in here, though.
That's one Dragonborn skeleton. Why am I off to one side? Getting back in line.
We have
Yeah.
the same spells and life as everything as last session, too, remember?
I think so. I don't think you guys lost a whole lot of hit points, or you were able to heal or something.
A
right.
short rest. Got it back.
All right, I think I got
Oh,
everybody.
we did take a short rest, didn't we?
Yes, you did. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Oh jeez, guys.
Holy shit.
How many people are in there?
Somebody fucking dick touched all our dice.
That's just called
Except for
hacksaws
that-
when it's on the internet, bro.
Except for that guy.
Wow, you guys, seriously, really? Okay. All right, so Andy, you kicked, or Rhunar, you kick the door down. The dust settles. You can see flickering candlelight illuminating this sliver of a room in front of you, and you see two foes again. One of which is holding a spear and just looks ticked off, but apparently they were ready for you because.
They heard us
they heard-
scratching at the door.
Well, and if you guys recall, one of the guys you had been fighting with above
Ran
ground
down there.
ran down there and probably warned them.
Hey, there's a bunch of fucking shirtless guys out here kicking our ass.
Wow, some of us have shirts on.
I have a shirt on actually, I guess.
All right, this guy here, he is a big, brute-looking guy with a spear, and he's coming at you, Rhunar, with a spear. Oh, 9.
Misses.
Okay.
What? Where is it? It's not on the list.
Oh, he's not showing us his rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the way it's set up, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. He gets, oh man, he gets a couple of attacks. He's gonna try again. 21
That hits.
for too much. Why is it that much?
So 2?
2d6 plus 4.
What?
Could be 16.
2d6 plus 4. What's the plus
So you use-
5? Oh, the plus 5
Strength.
would have been for the critical, but it wasn't a critical hit, so don't worry about that. It was the first number. So it is the 14 points of piercing damage right into your stomach.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah.
And he actually has 3 attacks, so he's got one more. 19 for 14 piercing damage.
Jesus. 28.
Jesus.
Are you still alive?
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to
Barely,
have
though.
a second party come in and get us from these guys.
Oh shit.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, those are some pretty big rolls. Those are like max damage rolls almost too. That's kind of sick.
Oh, then what you need to tell us is, oh no, he rolled really low, guys. Maybe you should turn away.
No, that I'm not gonna lie to you. That was, anyhow.
Oh, that guy almost killed me there. Shit.
Well, if it's any consolation, you had it coming.
You really did.
These men were having a nice
that was
dinner.
28 damage.
You interrupted their meal. That was 28 damage.
Jesus, why aren't we all playing barbarians?
I almost went barbarian.
This is the standard gladiator.
Okay, they're mean.
All right. That guy is going to cast. Okay, he casts a spell. Farindyr.
It's time to become level 5.
All right. I think I'm going to cast. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. First, I'm gonna give inspiration to. Is it Rhunar in the front?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you inspiration. So
How do you give him inspiration?
So I give you one of my. I have in my pouch 10 iron spikes. I'm just gonna throw one up to you, and I'm gonna say, this is a magical spike. Trust me when I say it will do good things for you. Because believing is everything. And then I'll tell the guy in front of me, or the guy in front of you, that he got extremely lucky. His stupid spear did all of the work for him, and that he'll never hit like that again with vicious mockery.
Vicious Mockery. Got it. That is a wisdom save, I believe.
Yep, DC 13 wisdom save.
Oh, yes. So much damage.
I rolled an 11.
So he
This
gets
has
one
it's
psychic damage.
This has got to be a dad joke.
But he also gets disadvantage on his next.
1 damage. Wow.
Yeah, it is
One
all about
damage.
that disadvantage.
Ouch. So is it disadvantage on his turn?
Let me reread it real quick.
Okay.
I believe it's until my next turn. but
Okay,
let
great.
me
You
just
look that up,
double-check.
and do you want to do anything else with your turn?
Drink heavily.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just his next attack until the end of his next turn.
Okay. Till the end of his next turn, his next attack, not the whole turn.
Right.
Got it. Okay. Anything else, Farindyr?
Nope. I'll stay exactly where I'm at.
Okay. Theo.
Oh boy, this is problematic. So, the sword appears. Yoink. That's the noise it makes. Yoink. It's very strange. No, I'm kidding. It does not make any Seinfeld noises. I can't stop thinking about that. So I would instead like to, as to not kind of cluster up the entrance to this hallway yet, I would like to use an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So point the sword and go, and I don't have advantage because Vicious Mockery just makes him feel bad about his life. And I doubt an 11 hits.
It misses. It goes flying past him. He kind of ducks out of the way as it shoots into the room.
That's my action. As a bonus action, I feel shame.
Oh,
And
no.
that's my turn.
Okay. All right.
I may have a t-shirt that says that.
Bonus action shame.
I feel shame as a bonus action.
All right.
Modest movement at its best.
It is the cultist's turn, and he is.
Whoa, they're cultists?
This guy is.
Oh shit.
He is going to get into position.
That's a confirmation, guys. We can kill them all.
Wow.
He's a cultist.
Look, human life based on title doesn't matter. We kill everyone
Here,
because they're delicious.
I got some Kool-Aid for this guy.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that was pretty sweet.
Oh
Let's see.
yeah.
This guy is going to fire his heavy crossbow at Rhunar. 22 for 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
If you'll
That's his
notice, I changed
turn.
my name.
This
Oh,
guy's
that's
not
even
gonna
as a
do
cultist
much. Cultist killer. Irin, you're up, pal.
Rhunar, how tall are you?
Can't teammates move over one another?
I know, but
You can, yeah.
How tall am I?
yeah.
I think I'm like 6 foot.
Oh, nice. Okay. So I've got this guy here with a spear, right? He's got
Yep.
a spear. And then this guy here is casting some spells and shit.
Yep.
Or
All
some- he
that's
did
true so
something.
far.
Okay. So I am going to start by throwing one of my hornets at the cultist.
Okay. This guy over here.
So at this guy, yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Hornet. That hits.
That's what I call
Hooray.
Oh, he takes one right in the neck.
I'm then going to move up and martial arts attack this other guy
Okay.
with my fist. Ugh,
That misses.
that's
He with his spear he just parries your fist attack.
Oh.
Fisto Roboto there.
Nice.
That's all I got.
Okay. And you can see as that happens, I believe you can kind of see this guy right here.
You can
Off
see
to the
like
side.
the thigh of this guy over here.
Yep. Okay. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Rhunar. How you feeling, buddy?
Not great.
Oh shit.
Might I recommend as a bonus action when you get there, your second wind.
Yeah. Thing is I only have a few hit points left. If this guy hits me again, I'm down.
Right. Well,
Set
you can
the-
use second wind to gain hit points back. You could,
Yes.
you could take the disengage action and move back. You could do a dodge action. Are you familiar with dodge?
Yeah. That just puts him at
Although he
disadvantage.
already has disadvantage on his next attack, so that might be a wasted move. I don't know.
He has 3 more attacks.
Yeah, he has
total
3
attacks,
attacks
so-
every time though. And,
That's true.
So no matter what happens, since it's a bonus action, definitely recommend second wind because you immediately get hit points back.
You do have a cleric, so you don't have to worry. Or wait, no, you don't.
No.
Your cleric abandoned you after the salvage operation.
yeah.
You got a bard. Bards are like clerics.
They're
No,
better,
I'm not.
better than clerics.
I can't move past him, right?
You
He's
could
right.
you could go over here. You could sidestep him into this open space.
However, that's going to open you up to even more attacks if there's anybody around the corner with a melee weapon.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disengage. I think.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move back. Sorry, fellas.
No, it's okay. It's the right thing to do tactically. And oh no, he might come in here to say hi to us, and we can gang him.
I don't know how far behind me you are, so I don't know if I'm on top of anybody right now.
You are.
You're on. Yeah, you'd have to move
Yeah, I
to
believe
your
you're on
right.
top of me.
Yep. Move one, or you can go up above grounds, and I can pull you off the map.
Don't do that.
I'll do
Stay
this.
with us.
Stay
And then
with us.
that's my action, right?
That is your action. Yes.
Okay. And then as my bonus action, I'll take my second win now.
Nice.
I love fighters.
Yep. That was a good tactical move.
What does second wind do?
You gain hit points back.
Oh, nice.
You remember Mace Wind do? Same thing.
If
It's
I
like
click on
the,
it in the sheet, does it show up on the
Yeah,
roll?
it should.
Okay, hold on. Sorry,
It's like the Call of Duty heal,
that's not working.
you know?
Okay, that's it, but it's not the roll. I need 1d10 plus my fighter level. Sorry. There's my 1d10. Plus, so that would be plus 4.
11 hit
Sorry.
points.
11.
I mean, that's one of his attacks.
Yeah, you're great.
So he's disadvantage on the first one.
Yeah.
That's okay. He
One,
can't
we'll
get to
take
you
what
right
you just
now.
healed.
All right, that brings us
Okay.
to this guy. All right. All right, spear wielding guy sees you disengage and turns towards Irin,
Yeah.
and he growls at you. "Be gone, pirate!"
I'm not a pirate.
Why does everyone think we're pirates? We have no eye patches.
15, I think, misses, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
All right. Second attack is a 23. That
I mean,
hits.
that'll hit, you know,
Yeah.
but just barely.
13 piercing damage.
All right.
And with his last attack, 11 misses.
Yes.
You just block it with your forearm, and the spear goes up into the wall.
I look. Is this guy a human?
He is.
I look at him and say, "Only human."
You're only human. Nice. All right. Let's see. Old buddy here. What is he going to do? This guy moves forward. And he looks at you, Irin, and he says, Your attacks are as small as your stature, you fool. Just insults you with vicious mockery. So roll a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save.
Yeah. That
Lord.
fails.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you had +4. Damn. The dice are hateful.
Yes, they are.
They've been really mean to me today too.
Let's see. That'll be 2 psychic damage, and you will have disadvantage on your next roll.
I'll show you something short.
Short and sweet.
Are you talking about your genitalia?
I was
No.
gonna say that.
No, we're not. All right, Farindyr. It's up to you.
All right. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at 2nd level
Yeah. See? Better than clerics.
on Rhunar, who's right next to me now. So I'll reach over and I'll say a few words and I'll give him a little pat
Thanks.
on the back. What? No. Oh, that's right. This does this.
Remember, healing word is broken on
Yep,
roll
yep.
20.
Even word is broken, hard stop generally, but I love
Let me
it.
double check it. Wow, it won't even let me. I'm trying to click on the information thing so I could read what the text says. And it doesn't even give me that.
Are you looking for what the? It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep. So would that be my spell attack bonus basically?
No, that'd be your charisma bonus.
Oh, yep. And because I'm
Gotta
doing it
make
at
it
2nd level,
three.
I get a second d4, so it'll be 2d4
Nice.
plus 3.
Nice.
So you'll gain 8 more hit points.
Sweet. Thank you. Eight total, you said?
Yep.
All right. Anything else, Farindyr?
Sorry, my headphones came unplugged. Did anyone else say anything?
Just wondering if that was the end of your turn.
Oh, I will actually. Yes. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Theo.
Theo,
Theo. Are you muted?
he is muted.
I'm muted. It's like I'm at work. I talked for 5 minutes without realizing I'm muted. Anyway, pulling out his slightly oversized buckler functionally, Theo just kind of turtles up and just looks at these guys. And goes, "It's very racist, insulting the good dwarf." Very, very disappointed, and then just immediately strikes with his sword.
Nice.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh man.
Dude,
As you swing
That's
with your
helpful,
sword,
man.
you jab it accidentally into one of the bricks on the wall, and it kind of gets stuck.
oh my god, we are
Well,
so bad.
You guys
This is embarrassing.
are rough roll
But
brigade
again-
here.
We are not pirates. We have no eye patches. And also, who the hell are you? Are you legally allowed to be here? And I've got no useful bonus actions, so that's me for the moment.
All right. This fella down here hears you say that, and he says, "I'll give you an eviction notice." 5, 10, 15, and he tries to stab you, Theo, with his scimitar. $12
Nope.
and misses. You're able to just bat it away with your sword.
Again, being very rude.
Ah. All right. Okay, this guy down here is gonna. He reloaded his crossbow and he's gonna fire at Irin. 4 misses big time.
Yeah. I'll. Okay. I'll let him miss.
Okay.
Just kidding. I jump into it. No.
Yeah. Like inside him?
And then he drops his crossbow and pulls his longsword. That's not a euphemism. Okay.
It's been for Theo this entire time.
David Koresh, it's your turn.
They said we were cultists. So we've got this cultist guy, the spellcasting dude with a scimitar, and then this other dude with a spear. I'm gonna get a little crazy.
Oh, we're
So-
going to survive unless you get a little crazy.
So I am going to attempt a grapple as my attack action
Okay.
against the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Which is an opposed.
This guy right here.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a strength athletics roll, and he can oppose with either athletics or dex acrobatics.
He will use Dex Acrobatics. 16.
Okay. He did not get grappled because I rolled a 14.
Oh shit.
I say, damn it, and I punch him in the dick.
Okay. Oh
Yes.
snap!
Oh
Yes.
my god!
Yes.
That's
Wow. How do you want to do that?
Yeah. I just. I just-
Ruptured testes.
I go for the grab, go to grab him, I shoot, and he slips my grasp, and I just kind of make eye contact, and I'm like, I just shake my head, and I'm just like, wha-bam, just right in, and then as he falls, I'm making contact with the guy, eye contact with the guy who vicious mockeried me before. The whole time.
Okay.
See, now you have made him mad.
And yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna step up.
To the streets.
That's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do
It's a
it.
terrible idea. Why are you doing this
Are
to
there
me?
3 guys in there?
There's like 4.
Oy, still?
Well, that means our good fighter could step up, potentially attack. So yeah, why not? Increasing the party surface here.
Yeah.
Anything
And
else, Irin?
I'll stay here.
Okay. Rhunar.
Alright, I'm gonna move back into the fray.
Nice.
Punish him for his insolence.
So that was 3. Okay, I will attack the gladiator with the... What was that? That magical... That item you gave me, Farindyr?
I gave you a bardic inspiration die.
Yeah.
But I threw an iron spike at you.
Okay. But
Light.
iron
It was a light
spike
throw.
the iron spike is intended for me to use as a weapon?
No, it's just
Oh,
for
okay.
luck.
Alright.
It's a lucky iron spike. I had
It's like
10.
a horseshoe. It's kind of like a lucky horseshoe.
Yeah. Or a
Alright,
rabbit foot.
I'm gonna attack the gladiator fella with my swords.
Yeah. Get those scimitars in the fray.
Yes.
Scimitars.
Come on, baby. Shit.
That misses. The first one,
Yeah.
ting! He blocks it with his spear.
Fuck.
Ping! Bam,
God damn
bam!
it.
Knocks them both out of the way. Shoot.
I don't like this guy.
Rolls tonight. All right.
So far, he's taken 1 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, which is the
that it?
smart thing might have been to bypass.
Yeah. This.
And realistically, if
Guy's
he
a
gets
tank,
moderate
too.
rolls, he's gonna kill either me or Rhunar with his next action.
All right. I'm gonna use my action surge
Yes.
to attack him again. Oh God.
Oh my, what?
This thing's got to be broken. This can't be right.
Can we put these dice in virtual dice jail?
There should be a dice jail.
What?
Jesus. Okay. Anything else, Rhunar?
I can't do anything else. So. Yeah. No, I'm good.
Throws dice. All right. Wow. Okay. This guy here comes out of nowhere. Well, he comes out of somewhere, but he comes over here and he tries to stab you, Irin. Actually, no, he tries to hit you with his club because that's what he's got.
Nice.
Goddamn followers of St. Cuthbert.
21.
I mean, that'll hit, I guess.
2 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
That brings us to the spear wielder. Theo.
Yes.
He's got 1 spear for you.
I will keep it then, thank you.
Nice.
15.
Does not hit.
He's going to do 1 at Rhunar. 15.
Misses.
And
God.
1 for... natural 1 for Irin.
Yes.
Ah, the dice suck for you now.
Yep. It all comes around at some point. All right.
Oh, dang.
This guy here is going to step back.
To the streets.
And he is going to... There we go. He pulls out a chip of mica from a pouch on his belt, and none of you actually hear him say this, but he mutters some arcane phrase, and he drops spell on your asses.
At least it's just the S. It's not all.
Let's see, it is a 10-foot radius. So
Somebody's gonna hit their friends.
I would say it's like right there. He drops it right there. Everybody within that zone has to make a con save, including this spear guy.
I can't see the whole circle, but I'm assuming I'm in there, Dave.
You are in this circle.
Institutions.
Is it a poison spell?
Oh no.
Come on.
Let's see. It is not a poison spell. It is called
Damn it.
Shatter.
No.
We are familiar
So
with this.
you hear a very high-pitched, shrieking, shattering sound, and for
What?
those of you that didn't save, you take 10 thunder damage. If you did save, you take 5. And a bunch of the rocks and loose grout in the stone stairwell fall and shake and crumble to the ground. Okay. That's his turn. Farindyr.
You know, I was gonna try to save these guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore.
No, not anymore.
I do have a question. I don't know if I like this, but my intent is to go from here to here.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, you're
Not-
still being threatened, but
Yeah, you're not
immediately-
you're not gonna break anybody's area of effect, as it were.
But
Okay. And
as you
then
go by Theo, he does charge a toll. I'm kidding.
I cast sleep on Theo.
Wait,
No, I'm kidding.
damn it.
Again?
Um, I'll do. I'm going to do Thunder Wave.
Fuck those guys.
My intent is to do a 15-foot square
Okay.
right here.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's see. That is
I think this one works.
dexterity saves, I believe, right?
Con save.
Con save. Failure for the spellcaster. Or sorry, failure for the warrior and the spellcaster. Con save. He makes. Let's see. He saves. Spellcaster saves. The other guy doesn't.
So the other guy gets pushed 10 feet and takes 9 damage,
Okay, let me do that. 9 damage.
and the
He
other
gets
one takes
pushed
half
10
damage.
feet. And where are you right there? 5, 10. We'll say there. This guy takes 5 damage. Okay.
And it's like an ear-splitting boom, 300 feet in every direction,
Hey, he
like
can't make
lightning
noise
just
too.
struck.
Okay. Nice. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Okay. Theo.
I have a new plan. First, you, and I pointed at the spear wielding guy. And then he just kind of mutters some words that make no sense to the human ear. And he needs to make a
Nice.
a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Wisdom. Got it. 11.
He is under
He
the effects
fails.
of full person.
So he is
he gets-
paralyzed for a minute. the end of
at the
each-
end of each turn, yeah, they make a wisdom saving.
Okay. And it's a concentration spell. Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
man, that guy's gonna
Okay.
die.
I have a plan. Fuck up everyone else. I will keep him here. Hello, friend. Fuck you. And he flips him off. And that is the end of his turn.
Got it. Nice. So this guy is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give him a web. He's paralyzed. Okay. Nicely done. That brings us to... That guy's dead. He's not even here anymore. We'll move on from him.
Nobody
Okay,
liked him
this
anyway.
guy down here is reeling from the last hit that he took. And he's going to... 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to start moving up, but provide himself some cover. Okay. Let's see here. This guy's going to move forward now.
I'm gonna step away for just a hot second.
And he is going to... This guy steps forward and he casts Shield of Faith. That's a concentration spell. And he's going to cast it on this guy here. Shield. I need a shield. There we go. Shield of Faith. +2 to AC.
I am back. Are we dead?
Nope,
Not yet.
not quite yet. Okay. Irin, your turn.
All right. So what's this guy on my stage left? Visual right?
This guy here.
Yeah.
What is he? Or he is a human that stepped out of the shadows with a club, and he missed you trying to swing at you.
Okay.
He looks like he's got like some robes on.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty plain looking guy.
All right.
Dirty. Probably smells.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thanks.
I
Stinky.
will attempt a shove attack against that guy.
Okay.
Same as grapple, so I'm going to roll athletics, and then he can oppose with either athletics or acrobatics.
He'll just do an acrobatics. 14.
Nice.
I
Nice.
don't think so.
So what happens to him? Does he take
So
damage
he
or?
is pushed back 5
Okay.
feet.
Boom. All right.
I will then use a key point to make the to use what is it called? Patient defense. To use the dodge action, which will then trigger my Dwarven Resilience. Which is
That's such a cool ability.
one hit die plus con. So for me,
That's
it
amazing.
is, D8 plus 2. D8 plus 2 for 5, so I will heal 5, which isn't the best. And I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move to here.
Nice. Okay. Rhunar.
All right. What to do? What to do?
Murder someone, but not the guy I've got. Well, I mean, you
Yeah.
could murder the guy I've held, but
I really thought
that's
about it.
so depending on how things go, there may be a point blank Eldritch Blast in his future.
So that I can't see around the corner. That other guy's right there.
Say that one more time.
this other guy is right there.
You can anything you can see on the map right now. You can see your character can see. Which should be most of this room,
Yeah.
aside from a
No, I
little
can't-
spot up here.
No, mine's all blacked out except for like a triangle that goes like out of the
Yep.
doorway.
Really?
Yeah, you're stuck in that corner.
Yeah. I can't. I can only see the 3 guys in front of me, basically.
Yep, I just moved my guy up there. There's the wall here on by the stairs.
Where'd it
You
go?
should be able to see the whole room, except for a small sliver.
Oh, it's since we're in that stairway room.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
only on
Sorry,
one side.
sorry. I was getting your tokens mixed up. This is not Rhunar. This is
Nope,
Farindyr.
No, that is
Yeah.
not Rhunar.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Right. I'm gonna move in anyway. I'm just trying to decide which way I want to go.
Okay.
Right. I will. There we go. 2, 3. Right. I'm gonna move in. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Come on, dice.
The dice.
Let's get some rolls.
Maybe.
Nice. That hits.
Finally.
And once more.
He parries your second attack. He has a short sword. Ding. Anything else, Rhunar?
Okay. No, I will hold here.
Okay. Brings us to this guy. Ah! He runs up screaming, but he doesn't get to you. But he still screams just for effect.
Oh man.
Probably still.
Only I had a shotgun.
Right.
This guy comes in though, 5, 10, and tries to club Farindyr. Eight.
Nope.
Okay. And he is going to use his bonus action to cast Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You can't hit me.
I've never used this before. Until the spell ends, any creature targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful soul must first make a wisdom save. Oh, okay. So he's gonna use that on the gladiator. I'm just gonna see how many tokens I can assign to this guy.
A lot,
All of
apparently.
them.
Yeah. Okay. He is, let's see, so he is currently paralyzed with hold person. So he cannot do anything, but he is going to make a wisdom save. Attempt to make a wisdom save, I should say. And fails with a 5.
Nice.
Yes.
Oof. Okay.
Nice. That is clutch.
Yeah.
Let's see. This guy just took a hit from Rhunar. And let's see. He is going to cast Thunderwave. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. At first level, and it's gonna go. Oops. There we go. He's gonna put it right here. Nope. Come on, Dave. What happened to your art skills, buddy? Right here. He's gonna blast you, Rhunar.
Right.
So you need to make a con save.
Okay.
Against a 12.
Nice.
Sweet. So you do not get pushed. You do take 3 thunder damage. Another loud blast. All right. Farindyr. It's almost like he's copying your every move.
I wasn't going to attack him either. I don't think I'm going to either. I'm actually going to cast Sleep. Again.
Okay.
It is 90-foot range. Creatures within 20 foot of a point, I choose within range in ascending order of their hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures. So I roll 5d8. Here, I'm just going to roll the 5d8. So, and I'm going to target right there. So it should affect... like that, but in a circle. Or actually, I think I can change that.
That's all right. I get the picture. So it's a
Yep. So
it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
And it goes after the lowest. So this guy is asleep here. That guy just drops to the
I got
ground.
it.
And then that would be 23. Yep, that's it.
Darn, I heard.
Because it
I
has
heard
to
that
drain
number.
all their hit points, right?
Yep, it has to go through all of their hit points to drain them.
Yep. So with that hit points, it doesn't quite get the next guy.
One is better than none.
One is better than none.
And then I'll use, as a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word again, because I found out it's a bonus action.
Yeah. Who are you casting it on?
I will cast it on, is that Irin over here?
This is Rhunar here. This is Irin here.
Ooh, I can only see half of Irin.
Yeah.
Rhunar, you're still pretty hurting, as
Yeah.
far as I can tell.
Again.
So I'm going to definitely cast it on you.
Thank you.
No, that's probably a good choice.
It definitely is a good choice.
Oof.
So 4 more life.
Right.
Better than nada.
Yeah.
Okay. Theo.
And that's that.
That was good.
Theo just raises his sword right over the shoulder of the guy who's held. Just hold very still. I do not want to take your shoulder off. And then from the tip of his blade fires a surge of Eldritch Blast at this bard-looking motherfucker.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
crit.
Very nice.
Woo!
Really nice.
Yeah,
Okay. You just
that's the
blast
hero
him.
we deserved.
Smack him right dead center mass. He's reeling back. He doesn't know what hit him.
So if you fuckers would like to, I don't know, surrender so we can talk, now might be a great time.
Okay.
Theo yells.
All right.
That's action. I'm not moving. So and I've not got a bonus action. That's me.
Okay. This guy sees his friend get hit with an Eldritch Blast, and he moves forward. Seeing Farindyr in front of him, he takes his longsword and slashes across. 7 to hit, misses. Does he have multi-attack? He does. He gets 2 attacks. 16. Farindyr.
Oh, 16 hits me.
7 slashing damage. He rakes his longsword across your chest. You don't have any
Oh.
spells going, do you?
I believe. Let me.
I
let
don't
me
think
check
you have.
it.
I don't think you have any concentration spells.
No, I'm
Only
pretty
the
sure
spell of
sleep
true
is
love.
Wait, who did the
ritual.
hold person?
Hold- That's Theo, which is why
Theo.
he's staying
Got
right
it.
there
Okay.
with
Yep.
a nice
and
chunky body in front
and
of
you
him.
do have the wrench on you, which I think I was using for concentration. Okay, perfect. So that guy misses. This guy is concentrating on a spell. He is going to use. Let's see, who can he see? Oh yeah, he's going to drop a sacred flame on you, Farindyr.
Isn't he asleep?
Oh no.
No, there's another guy back here.
Lord.
I'm gonna see him doing that. Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind. That's not an attack.
It is a dex save.
Maybe coming back into the hallways, into the stairwell is a great idea, guys.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that
Good
saves.
save.
Yeah.
Are we retreating?
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing. Because of the shading, I have no idea how many other people are back there as a player. But if we've got like multiple people back there, maybe getting back into a situation where only one or two of them can come at us at a time is a good idea.
So we
Irin,
can't
it
be
is your
outnumbered.
turn.
Okay. So I am going to move here. I'm going to climb this guy like he's a turnbuckle and leap over to this guy and Superman punch him.
Hell
Okay.
yeah!
Nice.
Hiya! Actually, and I'm gonna use the hammer.
Unfortunately, the hammer misses.
Ah, no. Skadoosh. I will spend a key point to make another dodge action
Okay.
as a bonus action and heal another 5 hit points.
Okay. Rhunar,
All right.
where are you? Oh,
I'm right down here.
yeah, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna attack this guy again.
Okay. Scimitars. First one misses.
No, the dice are so angry.
Yeah, they really
I-
are.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Yes.
The 1d6. Ooh, 15.
That hits.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That hits for, what was it? How much damage?
9.
9
slashing.
damage. Okay. Oof, he's looking rough.
I will attack him with my second sword.
Do it.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
hits. He's just like swaying back and forth. You've cut him across the face. He's got blood dripping down. His armor is just torn apart, and he is looking pretty rough. His eyes are kind of going crazy. Okay.
He's
You're all
not
good,
dead yet, though.
Farindyr. All right, nope, he's
Yep.
still up. All right, is that the end of your turn, Rhunar?
Yes.
Okay. Now, remind me, with sleep, Farindyr, is there a saving throw, or is it just until the end of, I think it's just until the end of the...
Just till the end of 1 minute.
Got it. So that guy is doing nothing. All right,
Just
so
schnozzing.
let's see. Rhunar and Irin Roll a perception check for me real quick.
Yeah,
Aaron's doing good.
Nice.
can roll good.
You guys both see a door swing open behind you.
I say, move along. There's nothing to see here.
What is the meaning of this, you hear? Let's see. And this guy steps forward.
It's like new guy on the board now.
Yeah. There we go. Can I do both at the same time? He comes forward. No, that doesn't quite work, does it? 10. Okay, he was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to stop there. And you see he conjures this circle of these fiendish looking spiritual guardians that just circle around him, nipping and napping and making these little making weird noises at you.
Shit.
Fucking David Koresh.
Yup.
No, you want the cult.
Mr. Koresh has entered the building. This guy here is going to try to club Farindyr.
We all love clubbing with Farindyr.
Yep, we're going clubbing.
Take out my lute, play you a song.
11 misses.
Yes.
We've got the hold person guy who's going to do a wisdom save. We'll see what happens there. 7 fails. He's having a rough go of it.
Yeah.
And this guy here, the guy that you've been whooping up on, Rhunar and Irin, and everybody
I
else.
haven't done anything to him.
He is pissed. He's real pissed. He looks at you and says, "I know what you're here for." And he disappears.
Tax evasion.
All right.
Farindyr.
Let's see. Well, I feel like we're doing pretty good. I see that guy who's right in front of me.
Yes, with the club.
Yeah, the club guy. I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast him.
Do it.
We're gonna go clubbing. My club's got bright energy.
Oh, we have another Eldritch Blaster.
Yeah, I took it with my feet.
Wow.
Not a bad call.
I noticed yours had a bunch of pluses. How do you get pluses for Eldritch Blast?
Oh, I just set it up as a weapon.
He's got some Warlock shit.
It's no bonuses to damage. It's just I calculated out the it's a total of +7 to hit because that's my spell attack modifier, and I just set it up on the character sheet as a weapon. So when I cast it, it automatically does the dice roll and damage, just like yours did.
Unfortunately,
Right,
you
but
miss.
Fuck.
You have 9 + 6, and it doesn't say which spellcasting ability it uses.
Anyhow, is there anything else you want to do, Farindyr?
I'm actually, after I attack, I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, and I'm sure I'm going to get attacked.
Yeah, he'll try to club you. Why not? 15.
Hits.
2 bludgeoning as you sneak away from him.
Ooh, yes, it's not bad.
No. Theo.
So yes, stick together, focus fire. Out of character, because I think I may have missed it. The guy with the lightning shield icon. What does that actually mean?
Lightning shield. Oh,
The one next to
he had a spell cast on him I don't know if your character would know, but it was Shield of Faith.
Oh, good. So we concentrate the fire on him, like this, and the guy who cast Shield of Faith on himself, Eldritch Blast.
Kabla.
Blast.
And actually, let me make a quick roll here, because that Shield of Faith may not apply anymore.
I don't think it's going to get him to a 25 AC either way.
No, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh yeah.
the crit. I see.
Yep. So you definitely hit him with your Eldritch Blast for 11 force damage. Okay. Yep. Boom. There we go. He's hurting. And he
Also
no
get
longer has this.
Also, keep an eye out. I think that other man went invisible. That is not good. That's my action, so I'm not going to move. I don't have a bonus action I want to use yet, so that's my turn.
Okay. He is going to he's going to try to fall back after that blast. So Irin, you have an opportunity attack if you'd like to take it.
The dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Another crit punch to the groin.
Only, I hope.
Hammer to the nuts.
Oh,
No.
that's what you
Nice.
needed. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, no, I think as he's like stepping away, I just kind of catch him because I feel like I'm still kind of looking for the guy that popped invisible or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I see this guy out of the corner of my eye take a step away, and as he steps away, I just instinctively like take a swing down with the hammer, and I just crush his knee, and evidently that's enough to kill him.
Yep. Nice. He
Turns
drops to
like
the
a-
floor, and he's dead before he even hits the ground. All
I
right.
remember Star Trek 6.
Let's see this guy. I forget what he cast a long time ago. Oh yeah, Sacred Flame. Oh, and Shield. Oh, that was the Shield of Faith. So that drops. Oops. Okay. And he is going to cast. Who can he see even? Nobody. Irin, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a problem for a monk versus an
Did that
11.
last time, and
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean my bonus is good. I just can't roll for shit.
You are held.
Okay.
So you are paralyzed. At the end of each of your turns, you can make another wisdom save to break it.
Okay.
Hold
it is
person.
my trick.
Yep, they're using your stuff against you. Oh, it just so happens to be your turn, Irin.
Sweet. I will make a wisdom saving throw.
Use your brain hole. Not like that.
How about 11?
That save is successful.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Yep.
That's what happens when
thank
you're a
God.
cultist. Your saves suck.
Yep. Yeah, his spell save DC is 11. Nice.
Should have went with a normal religion. But that's the end of my round, so
Yep, that's true. He did take out one of your rounds. Rhunar,
All right.
you just hear these little fiend creatures
Yep.
swarming behind you.
Don't go near that.
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Attack this fool.
Yeah.
Okay. Shouldn't be a problem for a big bagged fighter like you. Oh
Nice.
yeah, that hits.
don't
Just
put that hurt on
crushes
him.
him. Just crushes him and he goes down.
Nice.
How do you want to do it?
Yes.
Just big upward swinging arc straight up his body and out his throat.
Just drops to the ground.
then-
Meanwhile, this guy over here is just
Some
sawing
bullshit.
logs. This
He's
guy's just
sawing logs.
sleeping through it.
All right. With my second attack, can I use a different weapon, or does it have to be 2 scimitars?
It has to be a weapon that's in your hand, so it would have to be your second scimitar.
Yeah.
You could change out your weapon later, and then do something different next time.
What to do?
I think if you took the feat, I haven't looked at it for a while, but there's a dual wielder feat or something like that where you can.
Oh, we can
Use
use
a-
a
Well,
switch or something.
I think you can
Well,
use
if he's taking he's taking 2 weapon fighting. He doesn't need the dual wielder feat because it's the same thing.
What I might be able to clarify this and make it simpler. Damaging the guy who I have held gives him no advantage on his saves, and you get advantage on attacks.
Oh, but that won't screw up your
Nope.
if I attack him. Okay.
Nope.
I'm going after this gladiator then.
Okay.
Might make him angry.
Oh yeah, he's not happy as it is.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that hits.
I am incorrect.
All right.
Never been
Kind of
wrong.
just scratching the surface on that guy, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he takes it like a pro.
Yeah.
You should totally take the dual.
Yeah, dual wielder is pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
it's amazing.
It has something about
That belongs somewhere.
drawing and stowing weapons. I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, you can draw or stow one-handed weapon when you would normally be able to draw or stow only one.
There
or
you
2.
go.
So you can draw both your weapons at
In the
once.
same time, yeah. Anything else, Rhunar?
I'm just gonna use my extra movement to move up here a bit.
Okay. This guy is snoring. That brings us to this guy with the spirit guurdians.
Don't want anything to do with that guy right now.
Yeah.
Nope, do not.
Let's see. I'm assuming spirit guardians, yeah, is concentration. He is going to move forward. 5, 10, 15. Spirit guardians come with him. And let me remember this.
I think it's like when you start your turn, probably.
An affected creature's speed is halved when they're inside the area. When they enter for the first time on a turn or start its turn there, it makes a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So nothing happens right now other than he moves it into range. Actually, that was 15, 20, 30. That would make more sense. Okay. Brings us to that guy who's dead. That guy is a hold person. He's going to make a wisdom save. He's not been... Nope. 8. He remains held. That guy's invisible. Okay. Farindyr.
All right.
You see these little fiendish spirit warriors kind of creeping into the stairwell a little bit.
I'm gonna try and hit that guy with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oddly enough, I hope to do the same.
Yeah, you have full view of him.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
God.
it just flies past him. You just miss him, and it hits the wall behind. God, it's a bummer.
I feel like I'm teaching my kid brother how to play Dungeons and Dragons right now.
Oh, jeez. Ouch.
Except
because
for
the dice
we're
are terrible.
all my kid brother.
Yeah, right. That's hilarious. All right.
I'm gonna stay exactly where I'm at. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Theo.
I'm gonna move over one and kind of press. Theo's gonna move over and press himself against the wall to kind of get away from the things that might be creeping up. And then he sees the source, that crazy priest, and again, just using the frozen warrior as like a brace for his sword, like hold very still, and Eldritch blasts at the priest.
Okay.
But you still have to.
You
make,
do have to make a wisdom save,
saving
though.
throw.
Yep.
Is that at the start of my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
16.
You succeed. So what does that mean? You take half?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Half damage. So it's 3d8 necrotic damage. Oof, that's the worst kind. So you
I think it would be
take
playing an ace
6 necrotic. And then you can fire your Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch blast.
Eldritch blast.
Does
You
a 12 hit?
know, it doesn't hit.
Dun dun dun.
He's got an AC of 13.
What an
The
asshole.
next warlock I'm
Yeah.
gonna play is gonna be an old guy, and he'll have Elder Blast.
You're fired.
Anything else, Theo?
Is Theo still in the aura at this point?
He is. I would, yeah, you are.
Then he's gonna move back up here,
Got it. Okay.
out of it.
All right. That brings us to this guy.
Is that like the equivalent of dude on the couch?
What's that?
He's just not really doing anything way over there.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been doing a couple things.
He's been
Oh, okay.
shooting hits on people.
Ah.
He did. Well, we don't need to get into it.
Spells.
Spells.
Yeah,
shooting
he's been doing
spells
some
from the corner.
spells.
Ranged attacks.
Let's see. He is going to. Who can he see? He can see Irin. He's gonna go for you again, and he yells out, "Stop!" and casts Command, which is,
Say, no.
I think that's a Wisdom. Yeah, Wisdom save.
Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yes!
you're fine. Doesn't
Fuck
have
off!
no effect on you. And it's your turn.
All right. I will make what's the save versus
Wisdom?
is this a wisdom save for the
Hold person.
no for the other I'm not held
Oh yeah,
anymore.
you didn't
For the
get help.
spiritual guardians.
For spiritual
Oh yep,
guardians.
yep. Wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Yep. Versus 13.
Yeah, so I fail.
So you take 3d8. Necrotic. 13 necrotic.
Touch him a lot. Make a lot of concentration checks.
This guy's gonna die. I say, what are these things like? Little like imp looking?
Yeah, they're like
thing?
little winged, like they almost look like small kobolds.
All right. I say, call off your kobolds and smash him with the hammer.
Oh yeah, that hits for 4 bludgeoning, and he will make a Constitution save. You hit him hard.
I wouldn't say hard.
For him, it is.
Oh, okay.
I did roll well. I rolled a 20 on his con save,
All right.
so he maintains his spell.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend a key point for flurry of blows.
Nice, smart. That
Yeah.
one misses.
And then
Come
I
on.
will sweep the leg.
Yes,
Yeah,
that hits.
with the leg.
Nice.
All right, so he takes a bunch more damage. And we'll do another con save. He fails. As he gets kicked, you see the spiritual guardians drop.
And then he will.
He looks scared.
He should be.
He will make a. Let's go with the. Why is this always so difficult for me? Dex save, DC 14.
Okay. He is going to make a dex save. No, he is not going to make a dex save. I rolled a natural 1.
So he falls. He falls prone
Okay.
as I sweep the leg, and as I come back to standing, I say, "Stay down."
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
Rhunar.
As I look,
All right.
not very good.
I'm going to shoot this guy with my longbow.
Okay.
Come on.
That hits.
Nice.
Let's see. Actually, it's at disadvantage because he's prone, so you have to roll again.
What?
Yeah.
It might be better for you to, knowing that, to attack him with your swords.
I have no additional text though at this point, right?
You have to roll again for the longbow to see if
for
you
the
hit him,
disadvantage,
because
yeah.
it's disadvantage.
Like I said, probably something you didn't understand before you took that action.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it misses. Anything else, Rhunar?
No, I will stay right here.
Okay. That guy is just sleeping through all of this. This guy gets up off the ground and he is going to reach out and cast Cure Wounds on
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
on the gladiator.
Well, the joke's on him. He was only down 1 hit point.
Kind of. He might have been down like 9
Not yeah. So that is gonna be
out of 100 something.
plus 3 d8 plus 3. So he regains 8 hit points. Okay.
No.
And then he's going to try to move away. He's going to kind of scramble away. And Irin, you're going to have an attack of opportunity
Sweet.
before you do
I'm gonna
that.
turn his ass.
Attack of opportunity with my hammer. Hiya.
Oh, yeah, that
Nice.
hits. Nice. He's looking pretty rough, but he scrambles for another 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. The gladiator, all he can do is make a wisdom save, I believe. 10. Ugh. I do not think that succeeds, does it?
No, it does not.
Okay. That guy. Okay. That brings us to Farindyr.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna look at who is it? Oh hey, Theo. I'm gonna say, Theo, if I hit this guy, I'm not gonna. He's not gonna get out of your spell, is he?
No, he's not going anywhere.
Then I'm gonna insult the crap out of him. I'm gonna make fun of his spear again. I'm gonna compare it to a pencil. I'm gonna say maybe a needle, and pretty much just vicious mockery. And then I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna take a step to the left. One
Okay.
step.
So it's a wisdom save, correct?
No, it's just an attack roll.
Oh, got it.
Or oh wait,
For
no, it
vicious
is a
mockery?
wisdom save, isn't it? DC 13.
Yep. 12. He fails and takes 4 psychic damage, and he just looks down at his spear, kind of like he feels kind of bad suddenly about the spear, thinking in his mind, maybe I should upgrade.
Yes.
You can see disappointment on his face as he looks down at his spear.
And then I don't know if I can, but I'll try to take out my rapier.
Sure. You can draw your rapier.
All right, and that's
All
it.
right. Theo.
I have a question for you, ODM.
Yes, sir.
What type of action is it to take the spear away from the person who is currently under hold person? Is it a bonus action? Is it a part of a move action? Is it an object interaction? What would you say?
I would say it is. I think it would be akin to a grapple in a way, because you're
So
trying to wrestle it away from him, essentially.
He's paralyzed would be my only response to that.
Right.
But that,
I think
that,
you, in that case, yeah. I think it would just be use an object. It would just be basically like pulling a tool away from him.
Oh gosh, is that part of a movement action or is that an actual action? I can never
That would be an
remember.
action. That would be action. A combat action would be a use object.
Well, I'm not going to do anything stupid and heroic yet. I'm going to move up next to Rhunar, whose name I just butchered, and I apologize. And I will then use my action to pull the spear away from that guy.
Okay.
And
Which you easily do.
just throw it up towards the top of the stairs.
Okay. Ting, ting, ting. Anything else?
That was move, that was action. That's all I've got.
Okay. This spellcaster over here moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, and he yells out, "Stop your attack! We've done nothing to harm you!" And
You have hit us a bunch of times.
you first.
We did kind of, yeah, we did it.
They attacked first.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
We knocked down the door. They attacked.
We had horrible initiative, and then they immediately attacked
Oh,
us.
but I mean, didn't we attack the guys up top first?
They sniped
Yeah.
us first.
Yeah, they were shooting at us.
Rhunar, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, that was a command.
Okay. Oof.
You are being held. Hold person has been cast upon you. So at the end of each of your turns, you can make a wisdom saving throw to free yourself from the spell.
Not fun.
Hold person has been kind of clutch in this whole
Clutch.
thing. Yeah. Stop your
Better spell
assault!
than I gave her credit.
Irin. You kind of see your companion, Rhunar, just kind of go stiff. Just like, oh.
I look at. So, if you put down your arms, we'll put down our arms. We can obviously treat this as maybe more level-headed individuals. I agree. But not entirely trusting them. I will use my key point.
Do you want to try to like persuade him or anything?
I mean, Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
You could use your action to do that if you want to make a roll.
Oh, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
Persuasion. Yeah, I gotta up my charisma shit.
Nice.
Oh, that's not bad.
So at this point, you call out to him, and he says, "We have few weapons left to drop, but please stop your assault, and we'll let you go." And he just kind of puts his hands up in the air,
All right.
and that was his response to you.
I will kind of take a less guarded stance, but still be ready as I use a key point to take the dodge action and fortitude myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I will stand down.
Okay.
Essentially, kind of maybe.
All right, Rhunar. You are paralyzed, but you can make a wisdom save.
11.
That saves.
Nice.
So you are no longer held. You are free.
That counted as an action.
Yeah, that was your turn.
Okay.
That happened at the end of your turn. This guy is still sleeping. This guy is running. Disappears into this room over here. And the gladiator will, again, try to make a wisdom save. 16?
I believe that does beat it, yes, because I believe I have a 15. Yes, it does. I'm really glad I took a spear last turn now.
Me too.
No kidding.
He might have something else though.
Oh, he's got a dagger or some shit, but you know.
I don't remember what that other token was that I had on him.
Somebody else cast something on him, right?
It was
Did
some sort of buff
Farindyr?
spell, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Anyways.
Shield?
No, that was on a
Farindyr.
different guy. It doesn't matter. Anyways, he comes to. That's his turn. And Farindyr.
Seeing that he is now unarmed but able to move, I'm gonna take a step forward and just not skewer him. Should I not skewer him? I'm not gonna attack him actually. I'm gonna be ready to attack him, but I'm not gonna put my weapon down.
You could
I'm
like
gonna
ready an action.
Ready in action.
That might
Yeah,
be an
I'll-
option.
Okay.
So like you could say, well, if he tries to attack me, that's the trigger, and I attack him, or something like that.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. So if he attempts to attack me, I'll put my spear through his heart.
Okay.
Or my rapier. Sorry, it's not a spear.
All right. So you're gonna hold your action and prepare that. Theo.
Farindyr has done exactly what I was going to do, actually, which is Theo will level the point of his blade to the man's throat, which is a ready action that if he, tries to attack us, he will get attacked.
Okay.
And Theo will yell, "So, are we going to talk now? Is that a yes?"
All right. And then this fellow who is kind of trying to parlay will step forward around the table, and he'll say, "Ogmund, stand down. This is a losing battle." And the gladiator kind of looks at him and looks back at the two of you, and he just kind of drops his hands down to his side. And at this point, we're out of initiative. And let's do this. Let's take a quick, let's take a 15-minute break. At 9 o'clock, we'll come back and we'll continue with this encounter.
And you
Sweet.
get a beer.
Perfect.
Yep. All right. Perfect.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right. So in the aftermath of this battle, you've got a priest-looking fella over here who has been trying to kind of calm things down. He's looking around at
Sad face.
some of his fallen friends on the ground here in front of him. You did see that one the guy who had the spirit guardians ran through this door over here and disappeared.
Okay.
And the gladiator now has been freed from his hold person spell, and he looks really upset. And he feels like, you can tell he feels kind of ashamed of his performance. But it's this guy over here that speaks first and says, "Have you come to kill us? Or why are you here?"
First of all, who even are you?
"Well, we're the priests of the abbey."
What
"Who are you?"
What are you doing here?
"We live here, you fool." "Well, I don't live here. These assholes live here. Look, I just want to get off this rock.
Wait, what?
What can you do to help me get off this rock?"
Oh, we'll take you off this rock.
Well, I would note, you could just leave the rock.
How did you make
So-
it? How did you make it through the dunes with all the undead?
We have the blessings of very powerful beings.
Roll a deception check, unless that's true.
Okay, well, I will say to my character, who's a warlock, who heard that all of these guys were brought back from the dead by some sort of weird shadowy being, he does believe that statement is true.
All right, all right. Roll a persuasion check then.
Nice.
I rolled a natural 19, so
Yes.
These beings must be quite powerful. We've seen many, many fall on that beach. Look, if you know the way out of here, I'm ready to go right now. I don't know about the rest of these fanatics.
I guess the first question is,
Do we trust him?
what are you doing here? Like, in general.
Well,
Yes, you're priests of the abbey, but
this is a temple. This is the temple of
to
the
what?
the
Fucking
elder
skeletons?
elemental, the elementals. You don't know anything about this place, yet you've assaulted the priests that worship here.
We defended ourselves from the priests who claim to worship here.
Look, I don't know why you're here or what's going on. I have places that I need to be.
Listen, we just slaughtered our way through miles of dunes, and I'm not saying we necessarily died, but I had a really bad dream, and I'm really not happy about it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't take that tone with me.
Look, whatever it takes. All I want to do is get off of here. I mean,
So, what about you? And I turn around and look at the big guy. Who are you? Why are you here? What do you want?
Ooh, me? Oh, I just protect the priests
Like
Where
that
are the
guy?
priests?
from
right now.
from pirates. Like, ugh. And then you hear this guy over here say, "Yeah, a lot of good that did last week when the pirates attacked us."
Now. I'm sure he tried his best. He is so big and strapping. Just pat the guy, pleasantly.
"Give me my spear back."
Well, you can get your spear back once we are sure you're not going to try and stab us.
Oh, I'll go grab it for him. He doesn't seem very bright.
So, is the nice
Wait,
man who is talking to us, is he one of the normal priests?
He doesn't live here. He's just
Oh.
visiting.
Then who's in charge?
Where are the priests that live here?
Most of the priests were killed by the pirates. You guys don't know any of this. Who
No.
are you?
Know some of it. Think of us as solicitors.
Liberators.
There.
Adventurers!
You notice that
Conquerors.
this guy over here comes back into visibility, and he's sitting against the wall, bleeding out. And he says,
Oh, shit.
they're here for the treasure. That's why they're here. They mean to kill us all and take the treasure."
If I had known there was treasure, perhaps, but that is not why we are here. Do you boys mind if I just, sort of whip it out and lay it all down?
Are you
I'm
gross.
familiar with the tax structure of the local government?
What are you talking about? Taxes? We don't. What?
You see, certain areas are zoned for certain things. Some people would like this island zoned for a lighthouse.
We're not giving up. We're not going to give up the. This guy wakes up here and he says, "We're not giving up the island to the merchants. The mariners, no way." He's going to come over here and try to help this guy.
I'll move into the room and I'll see how that guy's doing. I have a medicine kit on me.
He looks like he's almost ready to die. This guy's gonna. He can't really do much.
So, one thing I would point out, what makes you think that either the merchants or the pirates are going to stop coming?
Ooh, that's a good question. And the main guy that seems to be speaking up the most says, "It means nothing to me, this island. All I intend to do is leave. If you can get me off the island, I'd be happy to show you how to get into the winding way where you can seek out your treasure. But I'm not going to show you until you get me assurances."
You know, it strikes me that there is you, and then there is everyone else on that side of the room that maybe isn't your friend now because you're trying to sell them out, and then there's us. So, maybe, shh. And I look to the mostly dying guy. So, I didn't know there was a treasure. That's good to know. Are you here because of the treasure? Is that your thing?
I was hired to help train the guards. I'm just a contractor. I'm not part of this
So you would
religious.
also like to leave.
I would like to get off this island.
How many priests are left on this island? Where are they?
Most of them are dead. They were killed by the pirates, as I said. You're looking at the remaining. You just killed two of the last remaining. There's one in the what is that place called? There's one in the meditation room over
Is
here.
he the one that ran off
he
earlier?
points this way.
There's one up outside somewhere. I call it Bo Jackson.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Very strange. So perhaps we can help each other then. We are here, as noted, to make sure it's cleared out so they can put up a lighthouse. You want off the island no matter what. Seems we have an agreement.
There's no one left here aside from the head priest that just ran off. They all kind of look at each other. I got nothing to lose. Let's get out of here.
Wait a second. I have an idea here. So you're telling me, have you talked to the Mariners Guild at all? They want to just build a lighthouse here, right?
Yeah, that's our mission.
So
I don't know anything about that.
so
You're
that's
doing
okay.
great, big guy.
So
Just pat her again.
we know about that, and you've been on this island for a while. And if you don't want to leave, I mean, I'm not saying you have to go. If you do want to leave, I'm saying you can come with us. But hypothetically speaking, should you stay, and the Mariners Guild came in and took the island over and let you stay as well and built the lighthouse here, and it's a big island. I feel like that you could share it.
This the guy that's done most of the talking so far kind of walks up to you and says, "I see what you're getting at, and you mean well, I can tell. But I have no intention of staying on this rock." And he looks over at the others, and he says, "None of us do."
All right. Let us at least touch base with the rest of the priests or the last priest or whatever before we make a decision.
And this
And I
guy,
think all of you should give up your weapons and stand on that side of the room.
this guy over here goes over to this door, to this
Yeah,
room,
we'll be keeping big guy's a spear.
and opens the door and he says, "Samuel!" And he looks inside, and there's a dead acolyte laying on next to the altar with a knife in his back.
Whoa.
We
Who
didn't do
stabbed
that.
him?
Is that the guy that ran from us?
No, that's Ozymandias. He's the de facto head priest since all of the rest of his superiors have been killed. The guy's a prick. He's also
So, what
a
was that?
coward.
Wait.
So you killed him.
What?
Did he kill that man?
I don't know.
Samael
He's
Ozymandias.
dead.
What?
So, if I am reading the situation correctly, everyone here wants to leave the island, except one crazy man who has run off into the ruins. Is that accurate?
Yes.
How did
So,
he-
go ahead.
This guy over here says he ran into what they call the winding way.
What is the winding way? I just wanted to say that because there's had alliteration.
It is a labyrinth of sorts with riches untold. Tens of thousands of gold pieces worth of treasure. But it's
And which
very
one-
dangerous and well guarded.
Theo just kind of turns around and looks at the rest of the party. So, maybe we get everyone off the island. Maybe we go back to the Mariners Guild, let them know it's clear, but we have to take care of something. Maybe we then come back here, deal with some whatever's back there and one crazy priest.
What if we just went ahead? We rested here because I don't know about you. I'm pretty tired. That was
Yeah.
the desert. We just fought a bunch of people. We rest here. Then we move. We find this treasure, and then, as payment for safe passage off this island, we make our friends here carry it.
Look, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get off this island. Let's make a deal. I'm willing to deal.
All right, here's the deal. We're gonna rest here. We're gonna find this treasure, and you're gonna carry it to the boats, and we'll keep you alive. But you're carrying it to the boats with your friends here.
Very
and then
well.
this island is the Mariners.
Very well. Osgood, clear out these bodies. And the gladiator kind of follows orders from what seems to be the new leader. And he moves these bodies into one of the rooms.
Should we investigate these other rooms as
Yes, we should.
Can
check this one over
anybody
here.
heal my friend?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that first. I
Okay.
just have a medicine kit, so I can stabilize him. at
Okay.
least.
Roll a medicine check. A healer's kit.
Yep.
You're able to help stop the bleeding and everything.
You'll
So
survive,
He's
but
hurt pretty bad.
you're gonna be hurt for a little while still.
You rest up.
Very well.
Perhaps we should have these 4 that we have cleared.
I concur.
All
We'll
right.
keep them all together, and we'll rest separately.
Fine, where do you want me to go? What if the pirates come back? Maybe I should stand watch.
No,
If
no.
the pirates
you'll
come
be
back,
safe.
we'll take care of the big guy.
Pirates won't.
What's in these rooms here? What's in here?
And here,
Those are the sleeping quarters. You're free to to make your way if you wish. And you can open the doors and go inside.
Yep, I will move into this door here. And do a perception check.
Okay. Where are you? Up here?
Yep, I'm the north.
Okay.
North.
You are in Ozymandias' quarters. The room is full of kegs, bags, and boxes. There is a rough cot in one corner and a great deal of clutter everywhere. Except for the cot, this appears to be nothing more than a disorganized storage room. Did you roll a perception check?
I did, yep.
Oh, okay. Well, you kind of rifle around a little bit through some of the debris and the disorganized clutter, and you find that under his cot there are 4 potions of healing in there's 4 potions in fancy crystal decanters.
I will
We'll take
collect
them.
all of them sneakily.
Okay.
Nobody else is in the room, so they can't see me, can they?
I don't think
I'm
so.
invisible and right next to you, watching your every move. Did you know? I am the angel on your shoulder.
Andy, you're over, or Rhunar, you're over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll perception
Sure.
as well?
Yeah, why not? So this appears to be living quarters. There are 3 crude pallets lying on the floor and a large iron kettle standing along the center of the north wall. In the northeast corner is a jumbled pile of broken lumber. And as you kind of kick things around and kind of toss the room a little bit, you find that there are a bunch of weapons hidden beneath the wood pile. There's 5 spears, a short bow with 20 arrows, 2 short swords, 3 daggers, 2 shields, and there is a suit of chainmail armor for a sized medium creature.
I'm a size medium creature.
We all are.
What?
Oh, maybe not all of us. Wow, that was a lot of weapons.
What
do you
are
worship?
What
are
of that can I carry? Like what?
well, you've got time if you guys are
Use
kind of
whatever.
taking a rest. I don't know what you guys are planning to do, but you can certainly bring all that stuff out into the middle of the room and take in
Yeah,
whatever you want to do.
I'm
But
I'm gonna haul those weapons just like right outside the door, just to show my friends what's in there. I
okay,
guess.
Theo and Irin, what would you like to be doing right now?
Theo is keeping an eye on the 4 functional prisoners.
Okay,
Who do you
Yeah.
worship?
the elder gods,
This man summoned.
but I worship common
Demons.
sense.
It is a very good deity, common sense. So few people pray to him. Or her, whatever.
I don't have a knowledge religion. My knowledge of religion is not good.
Well, you can still roll
Oh.
if you want to see if you know anything about what he's talking about.
Other than about the religion I follow.
Yeah, I mean, just
What do
based
you
on what.
mean, like young Saint Cuthbert?
No, the elder gods, you fool. He sees no reason to proselytize to you. And then these guys are just going to kind of sit down.
Not followers of Moradin or
No, sir.
Clanadin.
Heronius.
No.
I'm gonna make. Oh, I'm not even near you. Never mind.
Dave,
Yeah.
you said there's 3 beds in this room.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna like toss the beds, like just.
Yeah,
see
they're
if
like
there's
crude
anything underneath
pallets.
them. Okay,
Yep.
and I don't find anything underneath them.
Nope. You pretty much found everything that was in that room.
Okay. Are there any windows? We're in
There
a
are
basement,
not. This is
right?
all underground. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else? Do you want to look in any of the other rooms? There's other rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep looking around.
All right.
How about this one here on this side?
Yeah.
I have not searched that one yet.
Empty wooden racks and several empty bins and shelves line the walls of this room. On the floor is a bedroll of 3 blankets next to a pair of shiny leather boots. That's my room, says the guy that's sitting against the wall over here.
Is there any like crates or boxes in the shelves, like any kind of like goods?
There are some bins that are empty. If you want to like really dig around, roll another perception check for me. Nice. Yeah, you're able to find a few other things. The boots in particular look pretty well made. Those are sitting next to the bed. There is also a loose stone in the wall that you discover, and you see some sort of a scroll. Actually, there's 2 scrolls in there. There's also a leather pouch containing 75 gold pieces and a pair of ruby earrings.
Ooh.
I will be taking those. I'm gonna throw them into my pack.
Okay.
While we're all talking and looking around, Theo just kind of, scratches the side of his nose, squints a little bit, and his eyes change colors just a skosh. Like they go from kind of a dark, muddy brown to
Mauve.
actually, fuck it, mauve. Fuck you. Which is me invoking my invocation of Eldritch Sight. Which means I now have Detect Magic active, and I'm just looking around and watching as all this happens.
Okay. Give me a sec here. So you first look at the pile of swords, weapons that Rhunar laid on the ground. None of those give you any hint of magic. Let's see. You can see as Rhunar walks back into the main hall that there are hints of magic coming from his pack, I guess, or his pockets on his body. Well, I don't know if you've used this spell before this time, but you notice that he's got some magic emanating from him. And let's see. You also see that Farindyr has some magic. I don't know if you put those fancy crystal decanters in your pouch, in your pack, or what you did, but his pack is emanating magic as well.
Good to know. Good to know.
The main room that you're standing in, this common area, it's kind of a dining hall. There's old food on the table over to the east. There's some. It seems like they were burning planks of some of the broken barrels for heat. There are a couple of small kegs underneath the table that they've been sitting on, using for chairs. And it looks like these guys have been eking by with what little supplies they have left, which is probably part of the reason why they're so eager to leave. But you don't see any additional magical essence in this main room other than what I mentioned.
No, that's quite all right.
Okay. I'm going to go to Rhunar. I'm going to be like, oh, wait, that's not... Yeah, no, wait. Rhunar, which one?
I'm down here.
You're this...
Right here.
Yep, okay, you're a little further. Yep. I'm going to go over and I'm going to be like, hey, Rhunar. And then I'm going to say this all quietly. Because he's kind of our de facto leader. I think we should lock all these guys up in one of these rooms so we can thoroughly search. I just don't trust them. I think they're gonna turn on us and kill us.
I agree. Turn our backs on these guys. If we
Yeah,
intend to rest, we need to post a watch.
I
And-
concur.
And
Did you guys not think about that in the first place? Of course we're
do
doing
it
that.
do it in a position where we'll have advantage on any kind of attack against us.
Yes.
Hey, let's search. We need to search the other side of this room. Still.
Yes, you're right.
And this place where that last priest killed that acolyte.
Yeah, the dead acolyte. Let's
How
search
did
the
he-
dead acolyte.
Yeah, let's move into that room.
Okay.
Um,
So
I'd like to search this room pretty thoroughly.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, me
You
too.
guys can either both roll a perception, investigation, or perception, I guess, depending on how you want to do it. Or you could one of you could do it with advantage, with help from the other one.
I think
I guess
I
it'd
think
be
we should both do it.
more of a perception at this point.
perception.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nice.
nice guys.
See through that.
This room has been cleared of all debris and is currently, well, it was being scrubbed clean by a single robed figure. There's a bucket of dirty water and a brush laying next to the dead body of this acolyte. The walls are heavily curtained with drapes of thick black velvet. And there, on the east wall, there's a tapestry that's decorated with a mural depicting an inverted pyramid being grasped in some sort of a powerful hand. Near the west wall is a stone table on which a large iron brazier burns. The table's been scrubbed and scoured. There's a lot of odd discolorations, possibly from blood sacrifice and scorch marks. A half-melted statue and two badly damaged candlesticks sit beside the brazier.
I'm gonna look at Rhunar. Do you recognize that symbol?
I do recognize that inverted triangle. I feel like I've seen it before. Do you know of it? Do you know what it is?
I'm not sure. I'll look at it closer to see if it draws any memories. No, no.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you guys here.
I'd like to.
Oh, I
make
guess
my
I can
way-
do this. Hold on a second. There we go. That's what the mural
look-
looks like.
So,
Want to make a knowledge
guy holding a giant D4.
religion
Yeah.
check?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! It's the cult of Gygax.
It's
I'm gonna
symbol
I'm gonna
of
think.
evil,
I think.
that's all
I feel
know.
like this is a religious
Sure.
symbol. I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
knowledge religion check.
Okay. Oh, nice. You're an acolyte of Heronius, and you've studied some religions and heard things about dark religions and dark magics, and this this symbol in particular you've seen before in a tome that you've read, and it has and then it rings true to the comment that the priest in the main hall mentioned about the elder elemental gods, and you've heard this religion and this deity referred to as the elder elemental evil.
This is bad. We need to make sure that Theo and Irin are safe, and we need to lock those men up now.
So, Irin, are they always like this? Are they buddies? Are they close?
I just met them the other day.
Chit-chat. Should we be close too? We would be a cute couple.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know.
Dave,
I mean,
Dave, I'd like to go and look around behind this altar.
Okay.
Is there anything odd, anything out of place, any escape hatches?
Well, we will come back to that in a second. Irin and Theo continue, if you'd like. Is there anything you want to be doing?
No, Theo is just,
I mean,
he
I'm
already
just
doesn't
keeping
trust
an eye
any
on
of these
guys.
fuckers, so they're just keeping an eye on these four and
Yeah, as I
talking to the
have
kid.
been.
Okay.
All right, then yeah. While he's checking behind there, I'm gonna pop out to these guys. So do him first, but then I'll be talking to these guys.
Okay. Rhunar, the couple things that you notice, the candlesticks that I mentioned look like they're probably valuable. There is also, you notice, the floor in front of the curtain, which is right here, seems to have some abrasions on the stone floor.
I'm sorry, could you point that out again? Sorry.
Right here. There are scrapes and abrasions on the stone floor. Just below the edge of this curtain. This little squiggly line is a curtain.
All right. I'd like to go and see if there's any kind of like, can I push the altar or could push the curtain aside?
You can pull the curtain aside and you see a hidden door that is closed.
It's down in this corner.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyone else?
I'm gonna move out and just tell these guys about the door. Sorry.
Cool. While he comes out, I'm gonna be like, we're locking up these guys. We're locking these guys up right now.
Yes, was there any question that was happening?
No, but I mean, we're doing it right now. Like, before we do anything else, I want all of these guys in probably this room.
Yes, good. They're crazy cultists. We should do this.
Or wait, didn't one of the rooms have 3 beds?
This one
Yeah,
does over
this is
here.
Okay, I didn't inspect that
where
room.
I found all the weapons too.
Ah, I see. Good point. The weapons were in there.
Well,
Like what?
I've pulled them out, and now they're like outside the room.
All right, let's send them all into that room then.
All right, gentlemen. So if you would be so kind as to please go into that room, we would like to sequester you there for the remainder of the inhabitants we have. Yes,
Until we leave.
You're taking us with you, though.
of course.
Yep, and we'll even give you food.
It's easier. There is one crazy man wandering around. So we want to make sure everyone is in a nice, secure location.
This guy pulls himself up.
Theo will go help him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh no,
okay.
I'll let you do it, my friend. You're
Oh, yeah, I did heal him. I just, I'll make sure he's doing okay. But I'm still very, 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 very suspicious of him.
He, as you come up to me, says, "Do you intend to leave us here?" He kind of whispers to you. Be truthful.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know yet. As of right now, I think we'll take you with us, but
Don't leave
It
me here
depends
with
on you.
these people. And
tell
he-
me more
he
about them.
stumbles
Do
in.
you know more about these people than you've let on?
They're evil.
Why?
Because of the gods they worship.
Hmm.
I'm ready to leave. My contract
Well-
is up.
Well, I would like you to stay in here for the next bit, and if anything befalls you, let me tell you, you will be avenged. But you will stay in this room with these men until we return.
He goes and stumbles over to the bed. This guy walks over to Rhunar and says, "You seem to be the leader of this group. I need you to take me off this island. It's imperative that I leave this island."
Listen, we have some looking around to do. We'd like you to go into your room and rest. And when we are ready to leave, we'll take you with us.
He leans and he says, "It would be foolish of you to go in search of the treasure. Let's leave now."
Like I said, you have one choice. The exit's right there. You could take your chances out on the dunes, or you could wait for us to show you the way.
Very well. He goes in here with these guys. And you close the door on these guys?
Wait, isn't there one more guy down here?
Oh, yeah.
There's another
Oh,
guy
what,
in the
me?
corner.
What, me?
You son of a
Yeah,
bitch!
you
I'm
too,
just
buddy.
chilling.
In the room now.
Oh, man, there's
Yeah,
even a
you.
bed for me in there.
Come on.
You can sleep on the floor. You look
You
fine.
sleep on top of the other guy.
I didn't do anything to you. I was
You
sleeping the whole
fucking
time.
guy.
I don't care. You were planning on doing something. I saw it. I saw it in your eyes.
All right, you guys seal the door.
So, does the door open out or in?
It opens out towards the big room. So
Okay,
you could barricade it up.
Yeah, actually, I'll take out one of my steel spikes and my sledgehammer,
Okay.
and I'll hand the sledgehammer to Rhunar because I can barely lift it. And I'll hand him the metal spike, and I'll say, just drive this in right at the front of the door, right at the base of the front of the door, so they can't get out.
Okay. So you do that. Irin, are you doing some searching or just doing laps?
Yep.
We gotta check the far side.
What's happening over here?
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna do some searching now that we've got them all locked up.
okay, Irin, you this room up here that you were just at, up here.
Yes. With the stars.
Yeah, go on in.
Dun dun dun.
This room contains small statues and figurines. There are statues of dogs, horses, monks, pilgrims, footmen, and knights on horseback, several garden gnomes with red hats. All the statues between 1 and 3 feet tall.
David?
Standing
This is
against
a very strange room.
Standing against the northern wall are 2 life-size statues. One is a robed skeleton holding a large scythe, and the other is a Medusa. On the floor in front of these statues is a pallet of several blankets.
Someone was sleeping there. They're very strange.
That's not good. I don't.
You can roll an investigation check if you're interested in anything of what I mentioned or looking for other things. But that's what you see when you first enter the room. Yeah, the statues are kind of crude. They're not well done.
Any of the statues?
Any of them. They're all pretty rough hewn.
Are they like? So we've got these two. This is like the Medusa and the skeleton guy.
Yep.
And then kind of out in here, you've got these other statues.
Yeah, there's just like little figurines
Okay.
that are all
Is
about
it
3 feet tall.
haphazard? Is it like orderly? The
The
statues? Yeah, the arrangement.
It doesn't seem to be. It seems like they're kind of all pushed over away from like where this little pallet of blankets is.
Okay.
It almost kind of seems like a storage room in a way. But there is a spot where somebody had been sleeping in there, obviously.
And these two statues are bigger,
Yeah, they're life size.
life size.
Yep. And as you look a little bit closer, you can see that there's bits of old birds' nests in the Medusa's hair and between the ribs of the skeleton.
Huh. I will come out and say, yeah, I don't feel good about what's in that room. It's a bit, yeah.
What's your?
It's-
Sorry,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like outside of my thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's different.
Very
I feel
uncomfortable.
funny.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Is your passive perception's 14, right?
Passive perception is 14. My passive insight is 16.
All right. You also notice, even though you haven't really approached the 2 larger statues, you do notice that they're on on the floor next to the statue of the Medusa is a little bit of an evidence of wear and tear on the floor.
What do you mean? Like, I'm a dwarf.
Something scraping on the floor coming from the base of the Medusa statue.
Like maybe
Like a little secret hidden compartment.
Yeah. Hey. So I don't feel good about that. It's weird. Again, statues give me the heebie-jeebies. However, there might be a secret passage or a niche, a little cubby hole.
Yes. I also
under
found a
that, so you
passage.
can see this scraping marks there on the in front of the Medusa figure. Whatever a Medusa is, if I know. I may not. I guess I don't know.
That weird looking woman with the snake hair.
Snake lady. The lady with the dreadlocks.
So Theo, you enter and he can point that out to you from behind you, and you can
I've been on mute this whole time.
you can also see that there is probably some sort of a compartment in the base of the Medusa statue.
Well, it is very good that we find this because again, crazy man running around, priest. You said there is another passage though. Looking to whoever, I think it was Rhunar who was saying something about that.
I was just saying I found a similar sort of covert passage where that priest must have escaped.
Well, you found a
back in that
door.
altar.
Runar found a secret door. This is more of a a compartment in the base of the statue.
Okay.
It's not quite a door.
Okay, so super critical thing we should do: block the door to that room because that way in the night the crazy man doesn't come out and slit our throats. We look at this statue. I will use my magic eye, so I use detect magic. Does anything appear to emanate magical from this?
Yes. There is a fairly strong magic essence emanating from the base of the statue. From inside this small compartment.
So is anyone good with traps? No.
I don't actually hear that. I'm in the room over.
Oh, he says it real loud.
Oh, I'll yell from the other room. I'm not awful with them.
Okay.
I'm not trying to say I'm good at everything, but
You're one of those. It's
yeah.
fine. First, I would like to see if I can find this hidden compartment and or any traps on it.
All right. You can roll a perception check to check for some traps.
Perception. 13.
You do not detect a trap.
Do I find the door/compartment?
You do find by inspecting this, you do see I guess it would have been an investigation check really, but anyhow, you do see how the mechanism opens. It just kind of slides out away from the base of it's just a small drawer.
Well, if I die, say good things about me, and I'll try and open it.
Okay, it opens right up. Inside you find 2 scrolls, a gilded tome, and a silver symbol similar to the one that you saw if you did see that banner in the meditation room.
Hello, boys! I found things!
There's also a sealed envelope.
All right. I when I hear that, I'll move over into their room.
Okay, so, a book. I open the book and take a look inside.
Okay, let me look at what languages do you speak?
English and bad English.
Okay.
Elven, Dwarven, and Common.
Okay. You open it up and it is thick with text that you are unable to decipher.
If someone could read this, that would be great. You, Farindyr, you look like you're the type that knows way too much about this.
Ah, yes.
Get your book.
I will take the book from him.
Okay.
And Theo will move on to the sealed letter.
You know, I know Sylvan and Draconic off immediately.
Okay.
Is it either of those?
Nope, you don't recognize it either.
All right. I can't read this right now, but if I can get some rest, I think I can read this tomorrow.
I believed in you, and you did not disappoint for a minute. Oh, hey, I found a letter. What's in the letter?
What does the book look like, by the way?
It is a really nicely bound tome with a gilded cover. There's some sort of accents along the edge of the binding that have similar script. So there's something written on the spine of the book, and then there are images of what appear to be like aquatic symbols of like fish and tentacled creatures on the front of the book.
Okay.
And on the back of the cover as well. And there's diagrams inside of it that you really can't tell what they are. It's really hard to decipher what the diagrams are of if you can't read the text.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
And you're Theo. You're looking at
The envelope.
the envelope. Do you open it up?
Yes.
Okay. So you open it
interact.
up, and let's see. I'm gonna drop this in your journal. So you now have this. There's a note that you pull out of the envelope.
Hey, look, I found a mysterious note.
What does it say?
I arrived at the apple. Excuse me. Let me do an appropriate voice.
Wait. I would be
Whoa.
really good at this. And I'll take
No.
out my lute.
A little accompaniment.
And I'll play like just like a light melody so that he can say it, and I'll kind of try to adjust to what's going on in the letter.
Okay.
You're very good at this. I arrived at the abbey to find nothing of the artifact. Master Crowley assured me that the item had been recovered by our pirate partners, but was somehow intercepted by the Kaoland Navy. Oh, I like that. A ship called the Mirimden. I sent word to LT? No, have sent word to L. I trust it will be in our possession soon. I intend to depart in 3 days' time. May the eye look upon you. Oh. I think this was written by that asshole that keeps talking.
Did it say pirate partners?
Yes, it did. By our pirate partners, but was
I
somehow
knew I
intercepted
didn't like
by the
that guy.
Kaoland Navy.
Do you share the note with everybody?
He just read that out loud.
All right.
Yeah, he just read
I can
that out
show
loud
it
to
to
us.
everybody else too. Can see it.
So we're
And
the
yeah,
pirate
we have
working with the priest.
There you go. Now you guys should all have access to it, I believe, in your journals. The Navy ship is called the Myrmidon.
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 I think I've heard of that ship.
Haven't.
I hear it's captained by Russell Crowe.
Oh no,
No,
really?
no, Captain Crow is something else entirely. I started with him once. It was a letdown.
Is that really
He
the name
mostly
of his
just-
ship?
No.
Oh God.
It's no. A Myrmidon is a ancient Greek soldier.
Yep.
It's a joke.
So,
Russell Crowe played a Roman.
okay, that. Well, he also did Master and Commander as a captain.
Damn it.
Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not. So, and we also have 2 scrolls and a necklace. Are the scrolls magical, or is it the necklace, or all of the above?
The 2 scrolls are the ones that is that a feature that you can use all the time?
I can cast Detect Magic at will without expending a spell slot or material component.
Okay, so just remind me at times if I don't jump to that conclusion every time. But yes, the two scrolls are humming with magic energy. The symbol, this holy symbol is not.
This is not.
I think we should destroy that holy symbol.
What else have you looked at? All the swords and weapons are not.
Well, I do. While I'm looking at things, I do kind of look up at. Oh gosh, I'm terrible with names of all the other characters. I look up at Farindyr and Rhunar and go, by the way, did you boys find anything else interesting?
I found 2 scrolls as well,
And
I
both
found
of
4 potions in the other room.
and a small amount of treasure in the other room.
the scrolls are magical. So is so are the potions that are in these really nice decanters.
Theo just kind of goes, and is that it? And gives them both a look.
Yes, so far.
Let me just look in my pack real quick. No, yeah, that's it.
Did you take those boots?
I don't think I found the boots.
I didn't take the boots with me, but I know where they are.
Okay.
But we didn't detect magic on them, did we?
You didn't look.
Oh, I didn't look.
Well, you don't have detect magic,
Yeah.
but you could certainly bring those out and hand them to your warlock friend, who seems to have a knack for detecting magics.
Say, I also saw a pair of fine-looking boots in the other room. Would you like a look at those?
Those sound wonderful. And whatever is in your back.
Yes, I was going to show you these 2 scrolls when we took our rest. Do you want them now?
The boots are magic, as are the scrolls.
No, it's fine. We can all look together. This is just me saying out loud that if people are keeping things from each other, our relationship will be rocky, and I do not want a rocky relationship. I want an open relationship where everyone knows what everyone else has grabbed from hidden rooms, and we all are aware. I'm not a greedy man. I just want to make
agree.
sure we're all on the up and up. Good.
Yep.
I agree. My intention was to show everybody once we took our rest.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to keep the potions for myself, but I
You are I did.
I also wanted to keep the treasure to myself, but
Well, here's the thing. If
in
we
your
at least
interest
all
of
know
full
about the treasure,
disclosure.
we then can go, this is fair, you can have it.
Has anybody
But
gone
if
in?
the
Oh, sorry.
Not yet. I was going to recommend that we
What
go
is-
check this out.
What
'Cause
is
there's
yep,
some
I was gonna do this
object in
room
there.
next.
All right. Well, let's do this
One
first.
at a time, I guess.
Yep. So Theo and Farindyr, you see several large bookcases leaning against the walls in this cold room. There's a high chair and a scribe's desk next that are sitting to the right of the door. The bookcases are loaded with books and scrolls. 4 bedrolls are stacked neatly in each corner.
Do you think there are books?
Yeah, there's all kinds of books and scrolls. If you kind of page through a couple of the books that are on the shelves, and they're old bookkeeping documents of all kinds of treasure that has been brought to the island and left the island. It is supplies, foodstuffs, names of worshipers. It basically it's their bookkeeper's office. They have, a lot of them are older. Let's see. One set of there's 5 books that have a blue sky leather binding, trimmed in copper. They kind of look sinister, whatever that means. They have very old and fragile pages as you look inside them. These are,
The font is menacing.
if anybody
It's all
has
Comic
anybody who is proficient
Comic
in
Sans.
Arcana, if you're proficient in Arcana, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you
I'm
can.
trained in Arcana. And my dice were only slightly hateful. I have a 16.
Okay. As you examine these pages, you discover that the ancient books are describing all kinds of procedures and details for different evil rites and ceremonies.
Oh, these are bad.
They are
Oh, these are bad.
they make you feel really creepy, even as a warlock. You're like you get a shiver up your spine.
These books are evil. And then look to Farindyr. Do you want them?
Yeah, there's 5 of them in a set that are all like that.
I will take out a torch, and I will burn them.
That was a good decision.
And while I burn them, I will say a prayer to Heronius.
Okay, so you take them back out to like the hearth area.
Yeah, I'll take them out to the hearth and burn them.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like
let's
you.
not burn down the whole place.
and then there's also a desk.
I would also like to investigate the desk.
Okay,
Definitely.
the desk is locked. If anybody has thieves' tools, they can try to unlock it.
I got a crowbar.
You can
That's
do
like
that
thieves'
too.
tools.
Yeah, that's basically like a big version of thieves' tools. Roll a
Yeah.
roll a strength check.
We make great decisions.
I'm gonna look at Theo. I'm gonna say, Theo, you look stronger than I do. I'm gonna hand him the crowbar. I'll help you if you do it.
Well, I mean, I'm not
don't-
sure if that's
I don't
true.
do
but
feats of strength.
The only feat of strength I do is drinking. And also
My
talking
tool
to
is
pants
my
off of women,
tongue.
and sometimes men. But
So
that's not the point.
If you want to roll, you can
Oh.
roll with advantage if he's going to help you.
I do love advantage, so I will roll a strength check with advantage,
Avantage. Ooh,
which
nice.
gives me a 20.
Oh.
You
I
just
rolled a 20 and a 1. The full spread.
you easily pop the desk open, and you actually don't really even damage it that much.
That's a
It
10.
was a
You rolled
well
10.
placed crowbar.
Yeah.
A very good crowbar.
Inside the desk are 2 vials of ink. The ink smells faintly of copper. Amid the papers inside the desk are more ledgers, and there are 2 more scrolls that buzz with magical energy.
Guess what I found?
What?
It's more scrolls.
More paper?
And more paper. See, but this paper, he holds up the scrolls, are magical. This
Yeah,
paper,
right.
and he pulls up the ledgers, are also magical, but more in a legalese kind of defrauding people kind of way.
All right. So that's the contents of that room. I don't know if if you're actually looking at any, unraveling any of the scrolls, or just kind of compiling all the scrolls at this point.
For the moment, I guess we'll compile them.
Yeah, let's
kind of
compile.
go through.
All right, Irin and Rhunar, you find yourselves in the kitchen. There's a large cauldron filled with smoldering charcoal burning in the center of the room. Cookware, just a really scant seasonings resting on the floor and on shelves. It's messy. There's a ornate scroll tube on the shelf. The room is fairly clean, except for the mess. That seems weird. But the air is humid and greasy. A large tub of dirty water stands in the corner, surrounded by dirty dishes.
What's this scroll tube?
You grab the scroll tube and open it, and it contains a scroll. And it is, yep, there's a scroll inside of it.
Like, is it a recipe?
You unravel the scroll and you look at it, and indeed, it is a scroll of simple recipes, including flatbread, fish stew, and seagull loaf.
Huh.
Ooh, take
Wow.
that.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
useful.
I'll just kind of tuck it into my stuff.
Yeah.
This might be useful.
I agree. Seagull loaf is my favorite.
It's like the best item you've found. That's great.
Sick! We eat like kings tonight. Pigeon!
Only if we can capture some seagulls.
Sorry,
Yeah,
seagull.
right.
That's the
If
easy
there's-
part.
if
We're
there's
on an
one thing that
island.
we can catch on this windswept rock, it's probably seagulls.
All right, and
Skeletons, I guess.
there's no other visible.
Nope.
Like,
There's just,
exit.
nope, there's no, that's it. And there's one more room over here, I think, that you haven't looked at yet. Theo walks
Theo
in.
will wander over there.
Yep. The chamber reeks of wine. Small kegs are scattered everywhere. Floor-to-ceiling wine rack filled with bottles dominates the southern wall. A crudely made pallet of rags and sacks covers the center of the room.
And Theo just starts cackling loudly. I found the wine!
Nice.
I wouldn't drink that. Are you sure it's wine and not Kool-Aid?
There's only one way to find out. Well, two ways, I suppose.
Do you pull a bottle of wine off the shelf?
We'll take a look at one, yeah, why not?
It's empty.
I am now very sad.
You grab another bottle, it's empty. You look at the bottles on the
It doesn't
rack,
matter.
and they're all empty, uncorked and empty. And you
This
push on the keg, and the keg is empty.
these people are an evil cult who have committed sins, and they must be punished.
The only other thing is a pallet with a pile of rags and sacks in the center of the room.
I'm gonna go and just
A lot of
prod
pallets.
that. If I can.
You
There's anything
toss that up a little bit. There's 25 gold pieces in a small pouch. And there is also a dagger with a laminated whalebone handle and scabbard.
Oh, that's very pretty.
It looks to be, yeah, it's really nicely constructed. A little bit of scrimshaw going on the whalebone.
I know how to do that.
There's also a very high quality
Oh, I know.
suit of studded leather armor and a pair of sturdy leather boots, and those are tucked in one of the kegs.
Oh, Rhunar!
All right, I'm gonna take those things out and bring them. Studded leather armor and what, boots?
Yep, some leather boots.
The important part is you were trying to get studded leather. Now we have for you studded leather.
Yeah.
Wine is studded leather, which is even better.
I'm definitely gonna take all of those things. Take them with me.
Okay. And
Okay.
that's pretty much the rooms.
Okay.
So-
I'll just double check on our prisoners real quick, make sure the door's holding.
We should also bar the door to that
Yes.
vile altar room.
Theo is already at the door trying to figure out how to keep it closed.
Wait. Didn't you say there was a pathway in there?
Yes. And the crazy man went down it.
Yeah, if we are
Oh.
to rest up here tonight, we should lock that door. So
I concur.
Also, we have one other problem we should keep in mind, Theo says as he begins closing the door and trying to rig the bar from this side if at all possible or something. There was that one other man that ran off onto the island who may come back in the middle of the night and try and kill us.
should we post a watch?
What
Oh
if
my
we
God.
barricaded our own door and we just took a room?
Right.
I've got this table here. We could put that in front of the door.
I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
recommend that we barricade the main entrance, though, because here's my concern: if we barricade ourselves in their room, in one room, and then we have the nice other people in another room, and either crazy man comes in. If either crazy man come in, they let the other people out,
Ah.
and
okay.
we're not really there yet.
Let me see. I might have something for this. I can rig a chain on the front door.
So there was a door right here, but you guys kicked it in.
Yeah, I blew it off the hinges.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh
Nothing wrong with that. But we do have a table.
Do you have carpenter's tools?
Does anybody have tools? I don't think I do.
I
have been called a tool. Oh yes, I do have some tools. And my character pulls out a sextant and a compass. What do you need?
Nice.
Other ones.
I have
Oh.
leather working in Smith's.
Well, you've got a hammer.
yeah, sledgehammer. I have a crowbar. I have 9 iron spikes left.
Yeah.
And
So
10
what-
feet of chain.
So paint a word picture for me on how you want to barricade this door.
All right. Well, I'm not going to do any of the hard work because I'm pretty weak. But I think if we put pretty like 4. Oh, here I can actually. I might be able to kind of draw it actually.
We spent the next hour architecture in.
I'm into that.
We were CAD drawing.
All right. So imagine these blue squares are metal spikes that are hammered into the ground, and two more in the wall that are all like in a flush plane.
Okay.
And we push the door up against it so that it can't go past those.
So they're like
So it's holding it in
wedges
place.
into the
Yeah.
door.
And then we'll put one more here and one more here, and we'll do the chain across.
So
So
just
hopefully
using the
that-
old door that we knocked off.
Yeah, we can just put the door back.
Yeah.
But now they'll have to kick through a chain and two metal spikes. And we can even through another couple spikes to really go all out. But I mean, honestly, is this guy?
Those
He's not
metal
gonna get
spikes
through
you
this
got
without
have
making
turned
so
out
much
to be the
noise.
most useful thing. I'm
I
kind of
feel
proud
like
of you
that's
in
a
those spikes.
legit option. I will assist with my dwarven ingenuity.
Yeah, you're strong. I can barely lift the sledgehammer, and I'll like drag it over to you.
All right.
You know,
roll
hauling this was a pain.
roll a dwarven ingenuity check with advantage.
Nice.
Super dwarf.
So we're gonna call this intelligence.
Yeah, you could do intelligence with your and add your proficiency modifier
Okay.
with and do advantage because you're being helped and.
So I'm gonna do 2 rolls. 22.
Nice. Yeah, you are very happy with the way this turned out, and Farindyr kind of pats you on the back, and you guys are feeling real good.
Yeah.
Solid construction and ingenuity.
I am truly amazed by your ability to forge.
You're very good at
This
this.
was pretty smart for you as a non-dwarf. I'm impressed.
Thank you. I try to think outside the box.
Should we also seal up the altar room?
Ah, yes. We do the
Yes.
same thing we did to the first one. Does this one open out too?
Yeah, it opens into the room you're in.
We could also here. Or do we want to seal the secret door that's inside the room?
Why not both?
We should double check the room, make sure there's nothing. There's nothing. You said you found it behind a curtain.
Yeah, he's got the curtain peeled back. It's right over in the corner here.
Did you peel back all the curtains?
No, just the one by the.
You're
entrance.
saying you didn't look beyond the veil?
No,
Let's go take another look.
That's smart.
Oh boy.
It's probably a good idea.
I can't get in there right now.
The DM probably locked it.
Yeah, I can help you out there.
Uh,
There you go.
Magic
I-
sight.
Sight beyond
Anything in
sight.
here.
So, do you guys
Right.
want me to read the description of that room again?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Have we searched this body yet?
You did not.
We should rifle through his pockets and belongings.
Okay, so the room's been cleared out of all debris. It was currently being scrubbed by this poor acolyte that has a dagger sticking out of his back. The walls are heavily curtained with draperies of thick black velvet, and on the east wall there's a decoration, a horrible mural depicting an inverted pyramid being grasped in a hand. And I think I showed that. Did I show that to everybody?
Yep, it's available
did.
to everyone.
Okay. Near the west wall is a stone table in which a large iron brazier burns. The table has been scrubbed and scoured, but it has many odd discolorations and scorch marks. A half-melted statue and 2 badly damaged candlesticks that actually, the statue and the candlesticks look well-crafted and they potentially valuable. Those are standing
More so
beside the
than
brazier.
other ones in this other room.
Yes.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
statue, what does it depict?
The statue. Let's see. Hold on. What does it depict?
Burning Man.
It's Nick Cage. Wicker Man.
Yep. It is a statue of a hooded figure with its arms outstretched. Kind of, the body kind of forms almost like a T, so the arms are outstretched to the sides.
Oh no, it's Mr. T.
I don't.
It is Mr. T.
He's
Mohawk,
water T
big
now.
chains.
Didn't you know?
I don't know if we've asked this question, but who killed this guy?
The
priest
crazy
that was
priest.
escaping.
Yeah. We asked that question.
Oh, is he accounted for?
He's somewhere.
We think he's
Yeah,
through
but
this door.
Yeah.
We think.
That's why we want to block up this door, because we
Yep.
think that one priest that escaped our battle went this way, and we just found this dead body in there. So we're assuming he killed him, but I guess
Yeah, we didn't kill him. So I'm gonna just take this time and just cut all the curtains off the walls.
Okay. You cut them down. It takes you a while, but you're able to do that. And there's no additional secret compartments or doors. But you've fully exposed this door down here in the southwest corner.
And then I'll also cut down that tapestry with the pyramid thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll roll it up
Nice.
and I'll stuff it in my pack.
Okay.
Just because I don't know enough about it to be sure until I'm 100% certain, but I'm not leaving it here.
Okay.
Oh, if you could put this in there with that too. It's the same symbol.
What is this?
He holds up the elemental, the holy symbol that I found underneath the Medusa statue.
I think you should burn that.
It's
I
silver.
don't think it's.
Or maybe
burnable.
we should carry it. Oh, let's burn this then and we'll keep that. And
I
I'll
like
burn
where your
the-
head's at.
I'll burn
You
the
like burning
tapestry.
things.
Okay, you burn the tapestry.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Fair-
when I do it,
fair enough.
I'll say a prayer to Heronius again, just because
Okay.
I think it's the right thing to do.
Try to cleanse the bad juju.
the evil out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Dave, I'd like to search this guy.
Okay. He has a pouch with 5 silver pieces in it and a dagger that's in its scabbard on his belt that looks to be probably of little value. And that's about it.
Okay, I'll take the silver, leave the dagger.
Is somebody
Anybody-
keeping track of all this loot?
I have a list going.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness, because I've only
Right.
written down the potions.
Are we taking the candlesticks and the statue on the altar? Maybe we could melt them down and sell them.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
cursed.
Let's. Well, yes. Let's.
Okay. All right. Let's pocket those as well, or at
All
least start a pile. I don't know.
Yes, we will. Once we have, now that we've looked through everything, and once we lock this door, we will start going through the pile.
This is out of character, but this is exactly what I do in like Skyrim, and almost every roleplay game I do. I accumulate everything in one spot, and then I pick it all up, and I pick through what I want to keep and drop the rest.
Do you, Theo, do you also have Identify?
I do not.
Okay. All right.
I do though.
Oh,
I have
good.
so
Nice.
precious few spells.
I can cast that, but I can't cast any spells right now until I rest.
Well, you
Well,
can
is
you can
Identify
cast
a
it as a
ritual
ritual. It is a ritual spell.
Then yeah, you can. It just takes you 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, so I can still cast any of those spells as
Any-
long as I do the ritual?
Yep. Anything that has a ritual tag takes 10 minutes to cast, but you don't have to expend a spell slot to do it. You can still do a spell
Holy
slot and do it
butts.
immediately, but you basically can do those essentially for free if you have 10 minutes to spare.
All right.
Ritual casting is amazing.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
great.
look at you guys. I'm gonna say I just learned something about myself, guys, and I'm gonna say I can read that book now.
Okay, so here we go. I will go through the pile and see what is magical and what is not. I will
Okay.
then hand them to you to look over and do your whatever it is you're doing, and then we figure out what the fuck we're doing with it. Does that sound like a good plan?
Perfect.
Excellent. So Theo will pick out the magical items that have been brought up, which you've noted for most of us, which are all the scrolls, the potions, the boots. Was there anything else?
And the potions.
Potions,
potions you said,
scrolls,
yeah.
boots. I think that was it. There's a bunch of scrolls though.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I know I got at least 2. Did you guys keep track of what you took?
I kept track of everything I took.
Why don't we do this? It's coming up on 10:30, so I'm assuming the plan is to take a long rest at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so. I would say we should probably take a little bit longer than normal to do that, so that we have 2 people on watch at a time. Because both in and out of character, no, I am deeply paranoid about the dude who's wandering around outside the door, the dude in the labyrinth, the dudes in the locked room.
That guy's gonna kill us.
We haven't barred that door yet down here either. Should we do that real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
So can we spike that door in a similar way we did?
How many
The one
spikes
that
do you
got
have, Farindyr?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 3 left.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Once
use
you
them.
get back, I'm buying you more.
I have similar spikes, as I also have a climber's kit,
Mm.
Very good.
Ah, nice.
Alright.
which comes stock full of pythons.
Oh, Petons.
Okay, so I'm assuming this door opens out. This one down here.
That
'Cause we
opens.
had
It
that
opens downward, like to the south.
But then I see drag marks down
Oh yeah,
there.
that's right. You're right. You're right. It opens towards you. Yep.
Okay. So I say we just put a couple spikes in the ground here to keep.
Yep.
Yep, with you entirely.
So you're able to spike the door. 2 spikes there. You got a spike on the prison door to the room with all the survivors.
And if they break open, at least we'll hear some kind of commotion first.
Okay.
Where should we
I
rest?
can't actually identify anything.
What?
I need a pearl
What
Do you
kind
have
of
a?
pearl?
Oh no, it says
worth at
it says
least
it's
100 gold.
but it's not consumed in the casting, right?
Right, but I don't have one.
I would think, and this
How-
is a table discussion. I would think if you have the spell, you probably would have picked up a component at some time in 4 levels, but I don't know how people
We'll
feel
say
about
that we'll say that you do, but I guess the way that I normally do it is that if there's a gold value to the component, you have to actually buy it.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
in
so
this case, I'm fine saying that you have a pearl. You would have probably had this, and it's not consumed by the spell. So
Would you be okay with, I would be more than happy to toss some gold towards him having gotten that previous.
no,
action
that's
suit.
fine. I don't think we need to do that. I'm not super picky on that. But just for like future stuff, if there is a consumable component that has a gold piece value, that's something that you actually have to seek out and buy to make sure you have a supply of it. Does that make sense?
Perfect. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Does the spell consume the pearl, or do you get it back?
It doesn't say it does.
It does not consume it.
It's like a focus of the spell. Think about it
So
that
you have
way.
a lucky pearl.
Rhunar has pearl.
Rhunar has pearl.
You have a pearl?
I do have a pearl.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
right. You have a black pearl.
Oh,
Would that work?
Yeah.
Is it worth at least 100 gold?
I'm assuming it is. I don't know.
You could try.
You know what? I'll try it. If I blow up or anything, warn me.
very confident you will not explode.
All right.
He
I'm
says
not.
taking 10 feet back, 10
Dig
steps
deep.
back.
Dig deep into my purse pouch and give him one.
There you go. Nice.
I'm gonna start sweating profusely as I'm like pretty terrified of using my next spell here.
The pearl looks very valuable to you.
Excellent. So yeah, I'll identify the potions,
Okay.
the boots, the scrolls, if I have the time. I mean, it's gonna take 10 minutes each. So I'll just do the boots and the 4 potions, assuming they're all the same.
Okay. The potions are potions of healing.
Perfect.
Yep. The boots
We need those badly.
are boots of striding and springing. There are, somebody should write these down so we don't have to do this again.
Okay, one striding and one springing.
That they're boots of striding and springing.
And I have the 4 health potions written down already.
Yep,
so-
4 health potions. Let's see.
What about the?
There is a scroll of silent image,
Ooh.
a scroll of phantasmal force.
Ooh.
There is a scroll of command,
Ooh.
a scroll of hold person, which is awesome. There is a scroll of light, a scroll of bless, and a non-magical scroll of seagull loaf.
Which I have.
That one's still super important.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
probably
nice.
the most valuable item you found so far.
Seagull loaf and frat bed.
Silent Image, Phantasm Force, Hold Person, Light, Bless, and
What?
the
Yeah,
third one you said.
What was?
It's silent image, phantasmal force,
Silent.
command, hold person, light, and bless.
Yep. That's a pretty good haul.
Cool.
And boots of springing and striding.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do I know what? Let me just double check. Does that tell me what they do?
Yeah.
Yes, usually.
I will tell you.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Its properties,
say
how to
give them
use
to the
them, and
dwarf,
whether
but the
it
dwarf already
requires
a monk.
attunement.
Boots
how many
of
charges?
springing and... While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30 feet unless your walking speed is higher. And your speed isn't reduced if you are encumbered by wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
I'd actually say probably Theo would point this out about in and out of character. These are from Rhunar.
You kind of cut out there. What?
Yeah, what was that?
Maybe these are for Rhunar. I'm
What
not
the-
going to wear heavy armor.
The striding. What are we talking about?
The boots.
Oh. And I'm sorry. What do they do? The striding boots or the springing ones?
They're,
make
it's the
your
same
movement
thing.
Speed 30.
They're called boots of striding and springing. That's the name of the boots.
Oh, we had 2 boots though.
There's one set of boots, which is 2 boots.
Well, I found the one
Dun,
set of
dun,
boots with.
dun.
There's another
Gotcha.
there's another set of boots that are non-magical.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're nice leather boots that are non-magical.
Okay.
But the ones that are magical are called boots of striding and springing.
Okay.
Yep.
And everybody.
And they're
Oh, yeah.
nice because you can wear heavy armor and it doesn't reduce your speed.
Ah.
Because usually if you're wearing heavy armor, your speed is reduced. Also, it allows you to jump 3 times the normal distance. So they're pretty sweet. I think they'd be
Pretty
useful
sweet,
for...
I would like these
couple of
boots
you.
if that's all right with everybody.
No, definitely. Out of character, I think you're the only one that can wear heavy armor.
All right.
So you're obviously
I
not doing
can.
that right now, but the future may change.
Do you need attunement?
It does
do
require
require-
attunement.
What does that mean?
That means that you have to spend some time with the boots.
To get used to 'em?
Yeah, Some magic items require a bond, and you can only have, I think it's 3 items
3.
that you're attuned to at any one time.
Okay.
It requires you to spend a short rest focused on that item while being in physical contact. So if you put them on and you kind of focus on the boots during your rest, you'll be attuned by the time you're done with your rest.
Okay. I'm gonna put the boots on.
And you kind of gain, you gain an intuitive understanding of how they work and how to activate them. So there you go.
Does it have any
Oh,
charges?
the heavy
Is the
armor.
last
Oh.
thing.
No, does not have
Perfect.
charges.
Yeah, they really nerfed the shit out of these things in fucking
Oh,
5e.
shit.
Did these used to be crazy?
Well, back in the day, they used to give you +10 to your space speed. and a +5 competence bonus on jump checks in, say, 3rd edition.
Well, there you go.
That's, I mean,
They're still pretty neat.
jumping 3 times your normal distance is actually pretty big.
It's pretty. You could literally jump like your height times 3.
You can jump
Yeah, I
3
mean, you could
times your
jump-
normal
you could-
distance.
You could jump your movement, essentially.
Whoa.
What can you normally jump? How does that usually work?
Jumping. Hang on.
It's
It has to do with
super
your strength,
specific.
doesn't it?
It's based on athletics. Let me pull it up here.
Must be in the player's handbook.
Usually long distance. 15. Encumbrance.
We're getting nerdy now.
Second.
Your strength determines how far you can jump. A long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
What?
So whatever your strength score is,
Yeah.
you
So
can.
he has
you
an
can
18.
Jump that. You can jump that as long as you move 10 feet beforehand.
So you can jump
you-
18 feet?
As a normal person, but with springing and striding, it would be
3 times that.
Up to your
that-
maximum
Up to your
movement, so-
maximum movement, which would be 30 feet. So
yeah.
Yeah, so you can jump 30 feet.
Oh, and also that's the long jump.
That's
what's-
just
what are
the
the
long
rules
jump.
on high jump again?
so you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
So that's
And
So
if you
6.
move at
normally-
least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So same thing. You need a 10-foot run up, and then you can
And-
jump 3 plus your strength modifier.
So that would be
Or
7
9
7
plus your
normally.
strength modifier. Or wait, would it be... No, it wouldn't be 9.
His
plus your
strength modifier is 3.
So it'd be
Oh,
6 times 3,
6
so you'd be
normally.
able to jump 18 feet up.
You can jump up
Yeah.
18 feet. Holy crap. And you can
Whoa.
you can do a long jump of 30 feet. As long as you have a 10-foot area to get a running start, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty substantial.
So you could only go... So let's say you were able to jump 35 feet, you would still only be able to jump 30 feet because it uses up... For every foot you jump up, it costs a foot of movement.
Got it.
Yeah. So you
With-
can long
With
jump.
armor. With armor.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
armor, yeah.
You can long jump longer than my house is long.
With
Yeah,
armor.
it's longer than my house is wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
You can clear 2nd-story roofs with no problem.
With
You're
armor.
Like some fucking John Carter of Mars shit right there.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Virginia.
Rhunar, leaping buildings in a single bound.
Yeah, that's pretty
There
cool.
you go.
Is that a bird? A plane? No, it's just Rhunar.
Death from
Just
above, baby.
Rhunar.
Death from above.
And that's the important part. Death from above.
Just huge jumps and then swinging down with scimitars.
Yep.
Yep.
dual
Yeah, for a
sword.
lightly armored fighter, or a nimbly pimply fighter, that's a great ad.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. All right.
So,
So that's your
long
magical
rest.
stuff. We'll do a long rest,
Yeah.
and that's where we'll pick up next time.
Sweet.
All right.
I can pack both my spell slots.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Good session, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we pulled that out.
All die.
We fought a lot of people.
That was some bad rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was.
was not looking
Terrible.
good in the
was
basement.
I thought
for
we
a
were
while.
dead. Oh, wait. I got one more thing. Can we do before we do the long rest?
Sure.
Is it
That
Nick
book
Evans?
that we couldn't read. Can I comprehend
yeah.
it real quick?
You can. Do you have that as a ritual?
Let me double check.
I think it is.
One action, self, duration,
Yeah.
no,
Nick puts
visual,
it-
somatic, material. Verbal, somatic, material.
And this is the book that you found under the statue.
Yep.
The gold cover. one.
So you cast your magic to comprehend the written
And I hold
language.
it while I'm doing it because I have to.
Yep. And basically what it is, I don't have a book written in front of me, but the gist of it is that these are dark incantations that are written in Does it allow you to understand what language they're in?
I understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear. I understand any that I see, but I must be touching the surface. It takes 1 minute to read the page. It doesn't decode secret messages. And arcane sigils or glyphs aren't considered part of the language.
Okay. So how much time are you going to spend with this book?
You know, it lasts for an hour, but it takes me a minute to read a page. So I'll read an hour. I'll just read for an hour.
Okay, so you read 60 pages.
Yep.
One last question: Do you start from the beginning, or do you start from? Are you a kind of guy that starts from the back of the book, or are you just going to open to a random page?
I'm just going to try and see if I can figure out what it's about.
Okay.
So I'll just start at the beginning.
Okay. Basically, what this is it's a book of incantations and rituals, and it lays out step-by-step processes for channeling energy amongst disciples and acolytes towards a higher level energy consumption of like magical. It's like channeling energy towards a more powerful magical device or outcome.
Okay.
Taking like the energy of creatures and draining that energy to focus it on something more powerful than you could normally do by yourself. So it's like it's like an amplification of life force towards some sort of dark ritual.
It's another bad book.
It's creepy.
So after an hour of reading this, I'm going to hold the book up. I'm going to say, this is so dry. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Okay, you place the book back in the pile, or what do you do with the book?
Oh, God. I'm going to burn it.
Fair enough.
I'm going to burn it and send one more prayer to Heronius.
And you feel very good about that.
Normally, I feel bad burning books, but it seems okay in this situation. I'm very conflicted about this feeling.
Yeah, and if anyone had tried to stop me, I would have told you that I'm doing this.
Nah. Theo's with you on this.
Okay, word.
All right. Well, with that, we'll enter our long rest, and we'll pick up 8 hours later. We might have to do a couple of checks along the way for whoever's on watch, but we'll do that next time.
Yay.
Perfect.
Yay! All right, gang. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.